bloody fresh hell is going on, everybody? Hi, Sam.
I have no freaking idea, Jungle Jen. What's that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's are we dreaming? Is this really happening?
I feel like I have smoked some reefer and am hallucinating just a tad bit again.
Well, let me say on behalf of myself, a self-professed reefer addict, I think I'm hallucinating too.
And this is the honest God's truth, Jen. Other than your message, I have no clue what's happening because I, have a job and I've been working. So I have no idea.
Yes, and I really, what I quickly told you is about all that I know because I was kind of in the middle of doing stuff, fixing computers and shit. And I think Lizzie sent me a message. So I don't know. Part of me wants to go, motherfucking yes, na, goodbye. But the other part of me is like, we've been down this road for 4 years, and every fucking time he comes back, right?
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Well, they don't call me Jinxie Jen for nothing.
Jinxie Jen? Jinxie angry shouty Jen. Are you angry shouty Jen?
Do I sound angry today? No.
You're shouty. You're awfully loud.
I'm always shouting. Well, I'm deaf, and I always am. I'm deaf as a fucking doornail.
Okay, so you know what? Is it true? Is it true? Is he not here? Let me see for myself.
No, he's not.
I don't believe you. I think y'all are punking my ass. So
here's the thing. God, there's so much I want to say, but I want to say it all at once, but I'm trying to, hang on. I'm going to drop. So for those that have not seen it with their own eyes yet, I'm going to drop the link to his Blue channel in the chat there. So here's where the part of me that just wants to fucking bust out into full-on fucking party mode. He's gone. The ding dong, the witch is gone. The fact that
terminated.
What?
Terminated.
Yes. Now let me tell you guys a little story.
I'm gonna
tell you guys a little story here. Amber W is gonna fucking remember this. I remember it like it was yesterday. So most of you know, those who don't,
you didn't do it as
lost my very first genetic code channel in November of 2019. I literally woke up to a text from Amber. Where's your channel, Jen? What happened? And I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? Go to pull up my YouTube. That is the fucking exact same message that I got that you're seeing on his Blue channel. Now, I have not been I haven't kept up because I know he's like he's changed the username of his green channel and his red channel, so I don't have the updated his current links for that. So I don't know what the full story is there. I'm sure Lizzie can probably let me know. I think she's in the chat. What I did find though, guys, is the link to his cyber bully channel. Go click on that motherfucker and see what comes
Was
up.
that the old Pet Psychic channel one?
Yes. Yeah. Or no, that might have been a secret channel. This was the one that I don't know what the fuck he did.
Okay, you know what though? In case the pervy fraud is listening, like you have been lately, shitlord. If you'd like to take a link, now is the best time ever to get onto a live panel with anybody and tell your story just a little bit. AD,
well, you know what?
Where's your channel? Have you been terminated? Have you not been terminated?
Well, here's the thing, and that's what I want to play. Thank you, Cheryl, for that very much. By the way, Cheryl might come up if she feels up to it. I told her no pressure, but she did send me. So, of course, we know this is Alan, right? Of course, he's not going to go down without a motherfucking fight like the pervy fraud that he is. So apparently, so here's the thing. So as you know, he's been using his now defunct green channel to stream onto Patreon. Well, obviously he can't do that now because that channel's gone. So we're gonna do a Back to the Future right now. We're gonna go back, way back. Remember when he was using Vimeo?
Oh God, yeah.
You're not even listening to me. I'm going to talk to my friends in the chat and pretend you're not. Yeah. So I'm going to play this video. We're going to take a little field trip over to where Alan is right now. We can hear out of his own mouth what he's got to say about this.
Tired.
Okay, this is a quick one. We have a problem with YouTube. They've, at the moment, suspended all my channels. I am appealing, but I'm going to have to ask you to stick with me here on Patreon. Please do not cancel your Patreon. We are trying to get it reinstated. It's important that we all stick together and find out why. What reason have they taken down my channels? I don't know. So this is early days, but at the moment, do not cancel anything. I will be making another statement on Patreon tonight. I'll be on here again tonight in Patreon. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll get there.
Well, so that was a flashback.
Well, so I guess he's obviously, he had to run somewhere to get. You're not suspended, you lying motherfucking pervy fraud. It says right on your own channel's terminated. And let me tell you what.
Was that from today?
Yes, that's from earlier today.
Shit.
That wasn't.
Sorry.
Well, no, that's my fault. When I said we're going to go back, way back, I meant that's referencing from the days when he was on Vimeo. That was from earlier this morning.
Oh shit. Yeah, we had to read him the terms of, or what definition, termination and then suspension. Termination, suspension, terminated.
Don't cancel your Patreon. Keep giving me your money even though my channels are gone. You know what I am going to say? Good luck with that fucking appeal, Alan. Not going to work out in your favor.
What happened with you? Did you even get in touch with anybody at YouTube?
I never got it back. I fucking appealed it right away. Well, not right away. It took a few days. Now, mind you, I see now they have 14. Hang on. Hold on a second. Do you want to?
Yeah.
What?
I was a little confused. Maddie was in here while that was playing, and I was saying it was terminated. She said, "Then why does it say suspended?" And I said, "Because that was from like 2 years ago when he was suspended." You know, Jen says we're going way back.
He wants everybody. He wants everybody to think he's only suspended, so it's not, because when it's as I said, when you go to his channel, it says terminated. There's no YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his cyberbully one says terminated. Excuse me. I haven't been able to pull up the current link. Lizzie, Cheryl, one of you guys, what's his red and green channel showing? Terminated as well? I know the links that I have are outdated because all I got was the page can't be found 404 error, which means the username has been changed. So I know that's not his current link. What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah. So what?
I feel just like this little tiny bit in me is like, oh yay, but then I'm like, hold on.
Yeah. I know. I'm the exact same. So let me. Whoa, that's too big. All right, so let's take a look here. This. No, I don't want picture in picture. I don't want to look at Sam. Fuck. All right. So, and this is the exact same process that I went through. So you have to. So, in my case, I never received a reason. I never got that email. They say you're supposed to receive an email. Do you remember that?
The what?
Okay, I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm just going to talk to my fucking friends.
What? Fine. What do you want me to do? I have no idea what's happening.
Well, neither do I. I'm trying to do my best.
I haven't even been able to say hello to your friends yet.
Well, why don't you say hello to them? Because I need to. What the hell? Why is this doing this? Okay, there we go. I'll just leave it like that. We can say hi in a sec. Let me just read this. So, if you believe that your channel account was mistakenly terminated, yours was not mistakenly terminated. I'm sure there's 100 million reasons you should have been taken down long before now. You can appeal using this form. And basically, you click on that, and it brings you to a form template. This was the exact same thing that I had to go through, where you have to fill in the information, you submit it. Yeah, don't be. I don't recommend, Alan, that you get all your minions to submit forms on your behalf because that's not going to work in your favor. But you're not going to get your channel back anyway. So, but that's the part of me that really is wishing it is a done deal and he's gone. I mean, from my experience, I never got my channel back. My appeal failed. I still, to this day, never received that email stating why, but they did respond to my template, and yeah, that was it. They appealed, one appeal done, you're not getting it back. So you're not going to be getting your channel back. But the fact that at least I've seen his blue channel and his cyberbully channel is I call it his anti-cyberbully channel, but I mean, I just took the anti out because he was a cyberbully. Those two channels definitely I've seen with my own eyes show the termination message. Oh, maybe I should look in the chat and see what Cheryl. Are you there, Sam? Am I still here?
Yes, I am here. My addicted little friend, my Reaper addicted hairy, angry shouty friend. I am. So,
with a bad haircut.
Fucking haircut.
Yeah, that was the hurtiest one of all of them. So basically, the hurtiest. They back in the day. So again, like this is 4 years ago that I went through this with my first channel. They didn't have there was no 14 days to respond, but so apparently it could take up to 2 weeks for them to make a decision. Well, let's put it this way: it could take up to 2 weeks for them to let you know they've made a decision. The decision has probably been made far before the 14 days is up. So there we have it. Now.
I saw where Maddie wrote something in the chat.
Oh, is Maddie in the chat?
I thought she said she did. I'm saying people saying hi.
Oh, she is, because people are saying hi to her.
I don't have.
Which is gone.
See, I can't even search for it. So there you go. I mean, all of them.
Search
the only
for
things
what?
that are coming
Oh,
up.
there she is.
His
hi, little salty.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah.
Suddenly, little Salty's life is about to get much happier. She won't have to listen to her mother bitch and complaining.
Well, actually, I don't talk about that. And it's so weird because, she's been around, in that stratosphere too, basically, even if it was on the periphery for as long as we have, because, yeah, it's
so the red.
Oh, still shows 404. That means what? The 404. That it's the user.
That's page can't be found, which Lizzie may not up to date link for that channel. That's what I'm thinking, because he should, right now we've got 3 of the 4. His red that we've seen all with our own eyes. Red, blue, and the cyber bullies all show the actual official termination by YouTube. This green channel, the link I have for his green channel was AD secret channel. Like it was here, I'll put it in the chat.
That's the one that he would do with his Patreon, right?
Yes. But I think, Lizzie, I'm thinking, so that link that I just dropped in the chat, that's going to bring up that page 404 not found. I think maybe what has happened is, don't forget, he just tried rebranding and giving a makeover to his green channel, and he turned it, I can't remember the name, he changed the name to it NK something. So that means the username would have changed. So unless you have that current to that channel that's now named NK whatever, if you have an older link, you're going to get that 404 page not found.
Okay. Let me see that for myself. Wow.
So, we kind of have to feel bad for Alan, right?
I don't.
Don't cry out loud. Just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings.
That was so stupid. It was funny.
Don't cry out. I'm not even going to try to hit that note. It's okay, Alan. Poor Alan. Did you think I was being serious for a second?
No, I wasn't. No, but quite honestly, the volume that you just blares and it scared the shit out of me. So all I felt just like that. I don't even have a chance to react. Just scared the crap out of me. You know what? Would you mind playing that little video that you played a little while ago when I was talking to Little Salty and I couldn't get my shit together?
The one of him on Vimeo from today that you thought was okay
from 2 years ago? That would be great.
Yeah, I will. And just in case, because if Salty was confused, then yeah, Roberta will have D-Hand coming on saying it was I got him taken down.
That was good one, Roberta.
Burn! So let me just make sure. I was just being facetious because that's how I am. When I said Back to the Future, we're going to go back, way, way back. I just meant it in the term. I didn't mean it literally that we're watching an of him from Vimeo. He's gone running and hiding into Vimeo to use that now to let all of his people know that, it's not over. Don't cancel anything. We're going to fight this. I've appealed my suspension. That's really a termination. So this video is Alan today, this very day, September 20th, 2023. Do you got that, Sam? Is that clear enough?
I got it. Thank you.
So this is him on Vimeo. Hang on. Get rid of that. Oop. Get rid of that. Clicking all over the place.
Okay, this is a quick one. We have a problem with YouTube. They've, at the moment, suspended all my channels. I am appealing, but I'm going to have to ask you to stick with me here on Patreon. Please do not cancel your Patreon. We are trying to get it reinstated. very important that we all stick together and find out why. What reason have they taken down my channels? I don't know. So this is early days, but at the moment, do not cancel anything. I will be making another statement on Patreon tonight. I'll be on here again tonight in Patreon. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll get there.
I'm thinking you won't be getting there, Pervy Frog.
That does not, let me make that bigger for everybody. That does not look like it says fucking suspended to me, does it?
Nope.
I literally just pulled up his now defunct Blue channel.
So
no, it doesn't look like, still does. When I make it, still doesn't look like it says suspended.
Even if you can make it a lot bigger and it would still say terminated, not suspended, I don't think. Flip the whole damn screen.
Oh,
you have this account has been terminated for a violation of YouTube's terms of service. And I bet you it is what so basically he was putting his same content on all of these damn channels. Is that what he was doing?
I guess. I mean, yeah, I've noticed. I mean, fuck. After 4 years of this
I know,
shit, you know,
reporting and everything
I can only handle him in small doses now. So I don't know exactly all that he's been doing, but he's been doing a lot of moving and shuffling around and changing and rearranging. And I've noticed that, like if I would search for his name, all of the fucking ridiculous old videos, like the one with this Anadarko security guard, going back to like early 19, all of that shit. The one where he claimed that NK had his fucking video taken down again, like early 2019. All that stuff's coming back. He like re-uploaded it. I don't know exactly what he was doing, but it was those videos were coming up right from the like fresh start kind of thing.
So we say na 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 na, hey, hey
na 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 na, goodbye.
Pervy fucking Frog, goodbye. So yeah, I'm thinking he's heavy breathing. He's panicking. He's breathing really heavy.
So you know what I'd like to do, and it's
get high.
Get
high.
What?
Well, you said you know what I'd like to do, and I said get high.
Oh well, no, that's a given.
That's what the rest of us here, Jungle. Damn. I'm actually looking to my side like she's sitting right next to me. For fuck's sake.
You can't see through all the smoke, darling.
I can't.
All right, let me make that small.
Can you re-uploading? Yeah. What?
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, maybe. There must be somebody in the. Here we go. He was re-uploading old content from Blue to his other monetized channels. He started after the new documentary about NK drummed up. Oh yeah, the Behind Criminal Minds channel. Yeah.
Well,
so, I think he was simultaneously streaming as well. Like he would do his live on his Blue channel, and I think he was simultaneously streaming, as we know. And he's done that. This wasn't the first time he's done that. He's done that many times before. Yeah. You know, I think at this point, providing that Alan, and I'm saying this not because I'm fucking defending the pervy fraud, and I've not supported the pervy fucking fraud, Val.
He's not our master, for fuck's sake. As well,
oh,
Tristan, suck my dick again. Thank you very much. Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you.
What the fuck was I going to say before you so rudely interrupted? See, I got a short-term memory problem because of the drugs.
There's any number of things that could have gotten his ass terminated. Basically.
Yeah.
None of it having to do really, finally YouTube caught his little grift by probably simultaneously having 3 or 4 different video or channels streaming the same video as new content.
Well, and uploading. I mean, he was doing, because the thing is, right? I mean, the thing with YouTube, if you're gonna, I mean, like, as we know, guys, we've been down this fucking entire YouTube not following their own terms of service road for 4+ years. Mm-hmm. So what he would do, theoretically, he got away with so many rules that he broke, but he would. He was re-uploading his Maddie stuff that he'd uploaded in 2018, and at the end of 2018 on his blue channel. He was starting to do that onto his red channel again. But the thing is you're not.
That's not a.
Hang on. Technically, you're not supposed to. You're not allowed to upload the exact same video. You can upload a video from another channel, but it must be repurposed, which means you have to it has to be different. It can't be the exact same fucking video.
Then how the hell does Martin get away with it all the fucking time? Because it's a different thumbnail and he'll add a couple of different text narrations probably.
Well, and he's probably
So he's
how many fucking channels? How many fucking channels does Martin have too? And you're only supposed to have one.
Well, my
Mr.
point
Tech
being,
Insider.
Yeah, what I was going to ask you, Jen, I'm sorry I interrupted, but when you woke up that day and your channel was gone the way it was, did you have did they give you a reason why?
No, I already said that. See, you don't.
But I want to hear that again.
The only thing is Amber was the one that, kick-started me. Well, where's your channel, Jen? And I'm like, what? And that was the message, the terminated message.
Yeah.
I never did. So as I said, I spent, because again, this was back in 2019.
Yeah.
I scoured through all kinds of forums and shit trying to figure out, because I didn't get an email. I had, right? Because every time you would get would get a copyright strike, you get an email about it, right? Mm-hmm. So without having, first of all, an email knowing why the fuck my channel was terminated, I didn't have a way to be able to respond or reach out to YouTube and go, can I have my channel back maybe? So I spent all kinds of time on forums, scouring forums to figure out what I could do. And finally that I don't even remember where I found it, but that same link that said, if you want to appeal a termination or suspension, finally was able to get a hold of that. I filled in that form. In the meantime, there was, I don't know it off the top of my head. I would have to go look it up. I also located an email. It was just an email address that I could email to YouTube and basically request a reason for my suspension for them to either, in my case, send an email that I never got, but resend it. And I just never got it. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Hey, Cheryl. Right, absolutely. We have said that. He's going to be the cause of his own demise.
His own demise, absolutely. It's taken long enough, but at least
shoot yourself in the foot for the final time, hopefully. There's still part of me that just I'm like, he's going to come fucking crawling out again like a fucking cockroach.
He's going to be up there with all the bells and whistles. I'm back, bitches. That kind of thing. That's what.
Well, the termination thing, though. See, here's the thing. So this big, long ass roller coaster ride we've all been on for 4 years. When have we ever seen one of his channels show a termination notice? None. I'm gonna go with fucking never until today.
Never,
ever. Never until today. So that is to me the most crucial thing, and that's the one thing that's making me go, yeah, I think this is fucking real.
Well, I'm thinking it's real, and he thinks it's real. Don't be lying to people, AD. Even if you didn't get an email from YouTube saying exactly why your channel was terminated, it's terminated.
Well, yeah, and he damn well knows that. And it's that kind of shit right there, Alan. What's the first thing you fucking do when your channels are terminated? Go somewhere else and start out with another porky pie of a whopper. And that's the position that you're in right now, Alan, is that kind of shit right there.
Well, he's coming up. No, it's not the first of the month coming up yet, right? We have a little while for that. Thinking about Patreon.
What about Patreon?
Well, no, when you say don't cancel anything.
Oh, well, yeah. No, but he doesn't, that he wants to hang on to it as long as he can. He doesn't want to, as I say, he's not going to tell people it was terminated.
Well, he'll be able to.
If he says that, they're going to cancel all their memberships. What are we paying this freak for? He's got nothing to offer. He's got no channels.
Yeah, but he can stream it to another service like he did before, and it ended up with Vimeo, or was it not Crowdcast?
Well, I know it was Crowdcast.
Terminated, right?
Cheryl, Lizzie, one of you guys in the chat. He didn't use Vimeo for very long, from what I remember, but I don't recall him using Vimeo to stream from Patreon.
I believe that was the one that I got struck with because I did use some of that when he was streaming it from Vimeo, and he struck me.
Didn't he start Vimeo because his one of his channels was actually suspended?
He was on that's when he was demonetized as well. That summer before, a couple of years ago.
Yes. Yes.
Remember? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been on Crown yet. And
that's the thing, Betsy. Natasha Cooper's channels were terminated, and that thing just keeps coming back, popping up. I don't know if she's still around. The last I saw of her was her disgusting Patreon about the Gannon stock autopsy photos. So, but she's been, doing that kind of shit for a long time. So that's why I say part of me is a little. But that
doesn't mean they're getting the channels back. They're just starting new ones, right?
Yeah, like it's basically, it's the version of sleeping on different people's couches. Is basically.
There you go. I get it. I needed you to dumb it down for me just a tiny bit so I could understand. He did use Vimeo, and when he realized he couldn't block us, he moved to Crowdcast, and then he lost the Crowdcast. I remember that. He said he was hacked.
But Amber, you remember he was using the free one, but if you remember, again, that was another one of his grifts that he was telling people that he bought whatever the first and he hadn't. He was using the free fucking one.
Amber would remember that because remember the video that we did over there, and it was from Vimeo, and he struck me. So, yeah.
So you can use
Vimeo at the moment to cast on Patreon. That'll be a fun Patreon tonight.
I guess he must, because he did say in that video that Sam thought, because I guess I confused everybody, was from 2 years ago. That was really from today. He did say he'll be something about being on Patreon later.
You confused the hell out of me.
I confused myself. I really
saying, oh, we're going way, way back. I thought it was the one from a couple of years ago when he was suspended. So yeah, my bad. I caught up though.
Hey, Sally James.
So happy day. Oh, happy day.
Oh, I have his Vimeo link. Hang on, I'll drop it in the chat. What?
His Vimeo?
Yeah, that's the link to his Vimeo channel.
Oh, wow. And he can't block people.
There we go. There you go. YouTube fired him. Yeah, Oliver says, but he's a partner of Google's. Well, I think you just got fucking fired, Alan. Very publicly. But don't cancel anything. In fact, join Patreon now. Of all the times, join now.
Oh, Sally says she can't. Okay, wow. You can't find them over there, Sally.
Are you having a conversation that I already just had with Sally like 20 seconds ago?
No, I am talking out loud to myself, damn it. Just let me do my thing.
Okay, you can do that. That's perfectly fine. So what?
No. I was just reminding myself he's not getting paid until the beginning of the month, so he'll be doing his big.
And YouTube is not your job. YouTube is not your job, and it's certainly not your fucking job anymore. If you thought it was, you've been fired. You have been fired.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
What?
Fired.
I was not expecting that. It comes at me so fast, and it's gone by the time I start realizing you're playing a fucking clip.
Well, you got to keep up with me. That's why they're just.
You have to give me like a quiet or really kind of subtle, heads up that something's coming. So we're gonna have a clip.
No, why would I give anybody a subtle heads up? That's the fun of it. Is the element
because
of surprise.
I'm talking and I'm in the middle of saying something that could be very extremely
I was
profound, and then I get cut off because you're playing a fucking clip, and
I was talking while you're talking over me, but I'm talking because I know I'm going to be playing the clip, so it's really you that's interrupting. That's it. You know what? I really. Oh, hang on. I really.
Does this mean we don't have to be friends anymore?
Yes. You know what? I can't deal with this anymore. It is more than time for this.
911, what's your emergency?
My channel's gone. That was my impersonation, baby. My channel's gone. Help me.
just keep it inside and learn how to hide your feelings.
How far into the bottle do you think he is right now? Anybody?
Oh, those tears, they're falling down his.
Well, after what time? Okay, so it's 8:10 in the PM over there right now in the UK, and AD is half sloshed, getting ready to just find a place. He's just hoping to find a place to stream for his Patreon members. It just can't be on YouTube.
Yeah, it should be.
But you know what? That skeezy, scuzzy, creepy, pervy fraud has probably got 18 other channels.
Who,
ready? Okay, good one. Hidden away that he's going to be crawling out. He's just going to be doing it really subtle. He needs to disguise. Take off the hat and the glasses, fake mustache, and nobody will know it's you. What do you think?
Just envisioning, those really cheap rimmed glasses with the nose and the plastic mustache. That would be about the disguise he would fucking wear. That would be it. That would be all. So I think I want to. I never thought I would, actually. And this is going to be interesting because, so I made a video back in, holy fuck, probably July or August of, well, I guess it would have been August, maybe early September of 2021, when we were all under the illusion that Alan was going to be losing his fucking channels then. This is how much and how fully I believed in everything that fucking Claire said that his channels were going to be going, is that I had prepared a video because, yeah, I knew, I thought I knew. We all thought we knew that we were going to just wake up one day. I mean, I think I'm sure I won't be the only one. Y'all may not to it, but I know damn well I'm not the only one. Not in that time when those strikes.
Kim did.
I would wake up every fucking morning, and the first thing I would do when I got on YouTube was to check to see if his channels were still there.
God, we were pathetic.
I know. Lesson learned, though. What a learning experience.
Okay, well.
What?
Play your video.
Yeah, I was going to say, so I had prepared this. I made this video for that day. So this take into context again that this was made in early September of 2021. So this is 2 years later. So for some people that haven't been along the whole ride, it's whatever, some of it in here. I don't even know. I haven't watched this because obviously I had uploaded it, but it sat on private, and it sat on private ever since. I never deleted it. And it occurred to me this morning, I'm like, I think I still have that video. So I quickly put it on unlisted, re-downloaded it. So this is going to be like a watch party for all of us, me included. I don't remember what is in this video. I mean, it was the goodbye video that I had prepared for the day that
2
never
years
came.
ago. You dusted it off the shelf, and it's finally time to play it, huh? Well, let's do it.
I did, and I am. So here we go. Watch party. Yeah. All right.
Hello there, 200 people. My name's Alan. I am the Armchair Detective. How are you? Yes, I go on because you want me to. And if you wonder why I'm here still, because you had parties that I was coming down, and you wonder how the hell I'm here, it's because I have a lot more support than you will ever realize from people you don't realize.
my God, I remember this now. Chariots of Fire.
It's a loser. What the hell? I love it.
I'm done. What? This is not coming out of all of the cultures in AD.
Dramatic effects. Dramatic effects. Oh my God. No, we're not.
All right, so I think what I'm going to do, so if you guys notice, now again, bear in mind that video was made for when we all thought he was going to be deplatformed back in September of 2021. That message that said your account has been terminated, multiple copyright infringement, whatever, that's what would have shown had somebody actually fucking followed the appropriate process for copyright. I'm going to go and I'm going to fucking clip and put in the actual message he's getting now. And I'm going to upload that video all on its own. Chariots of Fire, baby.
Okay, well, that was well received in the chat. I'm sure I'll enjoy it much later on the replay. I think I'm the only one, I guess, that didn't make a video back then for when that day came. See? Salty even then said, don't.
Well, you were very wise to do that because can I tell you, for the longest time when I would go in YouTube Studio, as I said, I uploaded the video but long before it never happened, and it stayed there. And obviously for a long time until I uploaded more content to push it down, every time I would go into YouTube Studio to look at like all my content, that fucking video like jump out at me, and it was wow. The emotional trauma.
I have a video similar to that. And the ladies, everybody here, most of y'all will remember this. That night where we were doing the Raise a Money Fund for the Crowd Justice, and we hit the mark. It was on my live stream. We had just rolled over. I think it was either from Nuff Nuffs or Outbacks. I can't remember. But shortly into it is when the mark was hit. And of course, Kim was on it. All of us, were on it. And she wanted to play that video or that song of hers that she had ready to go for when the time came that his channel was gone. And I have that. It's been set to private since that night, pretty much. But so I guess that can count kind of as a video, my video. Play that.
That was a really long, drawn out story, Sam.
I know. I'm feeling very pensive right now.
That's okay.
Dang, everybody.
Do you want to do me a favor?
No.
I'd like you to address this again. I know you said it the other day, but for all of those that missed it. So Adam says, Cheryl, so you know how Alan was demanding to know, Cheryl's real name and where she lives. So Adam says, demanding his subs found you. Hopefully we've heard the last of that bastard.
Well, you know what? Okay. Well, in the live stream that we did, the last one that we did, I actually did bring that up just a little bit. And I did remind him, you know exactly who Cheryl is, you know where she lives, you know who she is.
No.
Don't pretend otherwise. And I did realize that later on when he did his live stream, just a little while after that, he was addressing Cheryl. And he was like, I would never do that. I wouldn't never,
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he remembered. He remembered
Yeah.
who Cheryl was.
Yeah. And obviously watching us too.
He was saying that he didn't, but he did, which is why I would never do that. I would not ever put out that information. And that's why I said the other day in the live stream, there were a lot of things that he could have said and he and Bubbles could have put out about a lot of us. They didn't. They were extremely quiet. We were waiting for some of that stuff to come out, but it never did.
Never did.
So that was me, conceding the one point to the Pervy Fraud and Bubbles back then. They didn't put anything out when they could have.
Yep.
So that's what that meant with Cheryl. Why do you think, you know what? He thought she was Canadian at first. He probably thought because y'all sounded alike. I don't know. But he remembered who you were, Cheryl. He knows exactly who you were.
Cheryl Z or Z when you're Canadian. Cheryl Z in Canada. Since when the fuck did Alaska become a province or a Northwest Territory? That's what I'd like to know. What we have provinces and territories here in Canada. For those that don't know, it's the U.S. that has states.
It's all the same to me, damn it. For the love of Pete.
What?
What? I'm reading what you just said here. For the love of Pete, GFC. How many times do I have to who I am?
Comments. I can't read comments and listen to you at the same time. I don't take any of it in.
I keep saying he is. The slug has more brain cells than he does. Well, that goes for everybody, not just you, JC. That goes for everybody. If you are so inclined, it's not like he can strike you.
That's the filthy sponge devil, Mike. I've called him that all along. He is. He's a fucking filthy, dirty sponge. He sponges money off women. That's why he's a sponge.
Wow. There's okay, something's gonna happen. It always does. Like, okay, great. I'm not getting excited. Not getting excited.
You're a party pooper. As I said. I know, and that's the pragmatic and logical part of you, and I get it. And there's, that, as I said, I mean, we've been doing it long now, and it's kind of one of those. It's too good to be true right now. Kind of, that's how I'm feeling.
This is the thing. I was always a very gracious winner. I've never had to rub it into anybody's face that I've wanted that they have lost, and that the good has defeated evil. Never had to rub it in anybody's face. I don't like to, I'm not like that. I'm very gracious. And that's all I'll say.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
That I don't have to go, ha, 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 you're down for the fucking fraud. It's about damn time. Oh my God, what's been happening? Finally, you can do this job. Nah, you're gone. You're gone. We have to come up with a verse for the Oompa Loompa song. Oompa Loompa Doompa Dee Doo. This is what happens if you're a pervy fraud too. What? I've never done that, but I don't know. He's good one. It's true. I mean, he's like the Energizer Dan Bonnie. Every day, every day. It only took
the other
2
thing
years.
People always called it Teflon Don. That was the other. Invincible.
I don't recall that.
Teflon Don never fucking goes down.
Well, I've never heard that.
What's going on?
The Pervy Fraud. Shit.
Yeah.
Pervy
Well,
Frog, yeah.
Yeah.
Fake ass
shitlord, yeah.
detective. Never, ever, ever referred to him as the Teflon Don. Right now,
Exactly.
in his son's basement, reeking of pepperoni hot pockets and desperation, right, Amber?
Oh, pepperoni hot pockets. That's nasty. Nasty. God damn it. Oh, that just made me.
With the bottle of Grey Goose, not even Grey Goose. Maybe some
I wonder.
Svedka. Who knows?
Oh my God.
Oh, again, AD, if you're listening, you can get a link and come on up and say, hey, tell us what happened. Bring that
Yeah.
email out.
Where?
We want to see that email that you
said,
got from
I'm putting the
YouTube.
link in for Cheryl. Alan, I'm putting
Everybody.
the StreamYard link in for Cheryl or enough. If you want to grab it and come on up, you're very welcome to.
We should be streaming this on Grant.
Well, okay, you know what? You're a little bit like late to the party, fuck. I mean, hello. We didn't have time to prepare for this.
He's like an STD. He will spread his filth elsewhere.
Sad but true.
Can I say hey to people?
Yes, please do.
Okay.
Actually, I have to go to the bathroom anyway, so carry on and try not to get.
Okay, we don't need to hear your whole story, Jen. Jeez.
Bitch.
Go do what you have to do. Let me do my salty shit. And see if I can't say hey to people. But before that, I go ahead and should I do my disclaimer? Disclaimer, baby. If you got delicate ears, you don't like profanity. If you are a pervy ass shitlord, fake ass detective right now, this is not the place for you. This is not the place for you kids, because we can't say that we're going to keep PG-13. There will be some adult language. There will be lots of raucous laughing and goings on over here, because ding dong, the pervy frog is going. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed, he ain't going to be like that, little thing that keeps reaching up out of the ground like the zombies coming back up, once and just another time. Just going. Gone, baby.
No. The hand coming out of the grave is Helen Schaefer, the ending of Carrie. So that's already been taken. We can't use that. We can't apply that to Alan.
What?
I said the hand coming out.
I was finding my salty flow, damn it, and you interrupted me.
That's it. I'm going back to what I was doing. Carry on.
Forgot what I was saying now, damn it.
You can do whatever you want, Nuff.
This was my disclaimer. It's not going to be PG-13. A lot of people that want to come up here, rub their faces or rub his face into the nastiness of the cesspit of YouTube, which that pervy fucking fraud has been exploiting and using in sidestepping the terms of service and every other thing that you can think of for the last 5 fucking years. Yeah, not suspended, AD. Not suspended. Terminated. And that's as racist as I can be. Well,
and in Spanish, it would be El Terminito.
El Terminito. With your El Mojitos,
good.
with your mojitos and your Tito's. But yeah, I'm hoping that other people will come up. Everybody can come up and say something, and let's just do a free for all of fuckery that should have taken place 2 damn years ago. Everybody bring your videos, play them. Let's have some fun. Let's make it a party, especially since it's at his expense. Finally, we can say that we saw that on his channel has been terminated, bitch. Not suspended again, AD. Terminated. Don't be lying to people.
Terminated. You know what?
Very terminated. Extremely
as fucking terminated as one can fucking get terminated. That's how terminated you've been terminated.
That is total termination. That's
it. You know what though? If I think back, it is almost literally 2 years to the day. Because wasn't he supposed to like lose his channels around September 20th, 21st before all the fuckery really started?
Well,
I think so. Anyways, we're almost right on.
It doesn't even matter at this point, okay? It could have been 20 fucking decades ago. That's what it feels like, how long it's been since all that shit.
You know, this is why nobody ever invites you to parties, because you're such a fucking like Debbie Downer party pooper fuck.
Well, at least I can be a salty one, and I admit it. I never said I was fun to have at a party. I just, I just come and I do my thing, and then I leave graciously, and then I'll go underground for a month and maybe come back out later and say, suck my dick again. And then, go away. Come back at Christmas time. It's like Christmas. And you know what, Betsy B? I was going to bust out the twins for you today. I was like, I'm going to so bust out the twins for Betsy. But it's like, no, it's not Christmas. Now everybody's doing little Christmas symbols and yay, Santa's come and
Fuck, let's get over Halloween first. Wiccan, I was saying, if you're asking what I was talking about at the end of Carrie, I said on our it's my channel, not yours, but the last stream that Salty and I did. Do you see how that just slipped right out of my fucking mouth on our last stream? Well, it is ours. Anyways, I'm just being silly. I had said that Helen Schaefer is like a combination of the Rocky Horror Show and the ending of Carrie, that hand that just keeps coming out of the fucking dirt. So that's what that reference was. That's why I said Sam can't apply it to Alan. Nuff's in the house.
Hey ya.
Hello. I'm not excited at all. I'm very, very not excited at all. And I want to sing a little song for you guys. And I want you all to sing along in the chat. I just hope you don't get you a copyright strike, Jen. Do you think?
Why would you get me a copyright strike for your singing?
Well, it's not my
singing. You're trying to take my channel down.
I am. I just want. I didn't get a copyright on it, so when I did it, I want everybody to sing along.
Don't jinx things by saying that. No, you'll be fine. Carry on. The floor is all yours.
This is how I think we are all feeling right now. So, are you ready, guys?
A 1, 2, 1. I'm just kidding.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all the people who have assembled here, I would merely like to mention, if I may, that our unanimous attitude is one of lasting gratitude for what our friend has done for us today. And therefore, I would simply like to say...
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me.
I don't know this one.
I feel as if a losing war's been won for me. And if I had a flag on every flag, to add a sort of final victory touch. Since I left my flag alone, I'll simply have to say,
thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. YouTube.
thank you very much.
YouTube.
Nicest thing that anyone's ever done
for us.
It sounds a bit bizarre, but things the way they are. I feel as if another love's begun for me. And if I had a friend and I would fire it, to add a celebration touch.
Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Come on, guys.
Thank you very, very well. Sorry, I was off key there.
And so say all of us. Thank you very much.
Hey! Thank you very much, YouTube. Enough.
Very much. That's funny. I didn't realize, Cheryl, enough that you were good. Do you know what so you know how I remember I called you Muff there once by mistake way back? Well, you know what I called you to Cheryl today? Buff.
Buff, nuff, rough, buff, whatever.
Buff, nuff, buff, muff. So I understand now. When I thought you were just being cute and you're like, oh, I hope I don't get you a copyright strike. I didn't realize you were going to be playing a clip. I thought you were just going to bust out in a song all on your own. But no, that's perfectly fine. I'm not worried about anything like that at all. That's hilarious. Thank you very much.
Very much. Yeah.
Well, what is that from anyway? Obviously that's something all of you UK people know. Like, who was that?
Well, that's the video I put up, but unfortunately, there's people, there's someone on it that I just don't want to. And I haven't got a cutting method at the minute because I'm all changing my channel and everything. But whatever, that's another story. But I didn't want to put it up, but I put that song in it, because it were when it were, you know, the TikTok, you know, is coming down type thing. And we really, and that's how we were feeling at the time. We were just so happy. So I did this video.
Didn't that feel good to play that song that you haven't been able to play for 2 years?
Yeah, and it's from Scrooge. It's when it's right. It's the old Scrooge though. It's right.
Okay.
Street, you know, the video's great because everybody's dancing and he's dancing on his coffin, and there's this little old man with a nightgown, which reminds me of AD anyway, and he's walking around thinking everybody's thanking him because he's so good and so great, and everybody loves me, but really they're just so glad to see back at him.
That's awesome. Well, I totally don't want to play your video. I mean, you always could just edit the part of Claire out and put it up that way.
But she said at the minute. Yeah.
Well, I can't edit at minute. If you want, I can send you a link. If anybody wants
we'll play it. Let's play it.
Well, no, she doesn't want Claire's in it. That's why she hasn't put it up.
Oh, I thought you meant just play it. But if you want to edit, we can do that.
Yeah, you just have to cut it out, cut the Claire part out, unless it.
I just haven't got an editing tool at minute because I've.
Well, you don't have to do it right this absolute second.
Because it's just really, really good. But I just don't want to see her.
I get it. Oh, trust me, I get it.
I don't, because it'll
That's what I was saying to Sam with that video that I uploaded. I was for a long time until it was pushed down in me uploading new videos, so I wouldn't see it in YouTube Studio anymore. That was the worst fucking reminder. Every time I go into the studio, that thing would just be out. It was like I might as well have just been looking at fucking Claire.
Yeah,
that's how I felt.
Yeah, it's just not appropriate because it looks like that we're celebrating because she's got him took down, so it just wouldn't be appropriate. But the song is very appropriate.
Very.
Yeah, because you just want to dance, and you know, like you say, you just like, especially with him running about in his nightshirt, because it just really looks like AD. I'll send you the link, and then you could probably upload it, Jen, if you wanted to. I just can't cut it. I just don't know how to edit at a minute.
Yeah, if you want to send me the link, I can take a look at it, and if you want, I can cut out whatever.
You just have to put first. It's on it first. It's where she sat. I don't even want to talk about it. But it's first minute to just cut out. That's all.
Yeah, and then I can export it, and I'll whatever upload it, send you a link. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be your video. I don't want to upload it on my channel when it's
no, you're all right. No, all my videos are gone. I'm totally different.
Oh yeah, you did put them. Well, I guess I could give you credit for it if I must.
You can give me credit when I get my new channel name, because obviously I don't want out to do with this shite anymore. It's just going to be me travel vlogging and me dog struggling and that's
it looks like it's a perfect time to do that because the problem looks like it seems. Hopefully it's solved for good. See, I'm still hesitant, but that I'm telling you, the one thing that keeps me going towards hallelujah, ding dong, the Armchair Detective is gone are those termination messages coming up.
I feel sorry, Sam. I feel pretty confident this is it. I really do.
I do too. Yeah.
Because the YouTube are getting real. I mean, Amber lost the channel again last night. I mean, Larkin's forever doing other channels, but Amber's built a little channel up again, and she's gone. They're just not having no crap anymore. And if he's doing what he's doing, I don't watch him, but I've heard that he's been putting his old stuff out on his monetized channel and duplicating it and all that, doing his dirty dealings. And I think they've looked at it and said, nah, not having it anymore. We've got to clean it up. And then
I'm sure YouTube had to hire a whole Armchair Detective department just to deal with all of the reports and everything to do with him. And they're like, this is costing us too much money. Now he's got to go.
Yeah. And the fact that, I mean, I don't know what it's like over there, but over here, is it GDPR?
PR?
It's our data protection is really starting up even more. It's really, really strict, and they're just not having no nonsense. And because he's English, he's not. I don't know what he is, but whatever. I just think they're clamping down on it. I think they've got to. because you think about what he's just uploaded. I mean, like I said, I didn't watch it, but I saw his title about NK. Named a channel after NK.
Yeah, that was his green channel. His green channel. His
Yeah.
what he renamed that NK channel.
It's just harassment and bullying in the whole channel itself. You know, the woman's innocent, for God's sake. And
no, I didn't see any of that. So I mean, I wasn't aware what he had changed the channels to or what he was.
Yeah.
Well, this is
other
all
than what I was seeing in the chat, what y'all were saying.
Weeks.
So I have to meet, but I'm listening, guys. I just have to finish this one chart.
He literally went from like 100 to 1,000 with all of the Watts content stuff, like within the last couple weeks. You know, he hadn't touched the Watts case in 7 months, and then he fucking undoes all of that in the span of like, you know, a few going on about it worse than ever before.
Yeah. And basically he's done it as an FU, hasn't he? That's what it is. Yep. It's an FU, I can talk about what I want. Well, I'm sorry, AD, no, you can't. You just can't, like, not in the sense that you do it.
Yeah, I think his meaning of talking about what he wants is very different to what the majority of normal, common sense, logical thinking people feel that means.
Yeah. It's I'm just it's just I got home from work and it were like I've got about 1 million messages because I've been just so busy. And I walked in and I'm like, oh my God. It's like bing, 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 bing.
See, not me. Right away at first I was like, really, I'm like, nope. We've been down this road before. Nope. Not believing it. You know me. I mean, I always tend to be very hesitant with any. So then when I started pulling up the channel links and then I found that this channel's been terminated for, I think it was terms of service violations. When I saw that, then I'm like, this looks like it could very well be not suspended, Alan, terminated.
Yeah. There's a big difference. I mean, you think about it, that's what Amber's channel looks like now, and did when she lost her bigger channel. That's what I know Natasha keeps coming back, but she they just keep going down and not enough to generate enough subs to make the money that they were making before. So they do keep stopping them.
Well, and that's the one thing I did notice about Cooper. I mean, as much as she would keep popping up on some I think however many, she's another one with a shitload of backup channels. That was the one thing that I did notice is it would always like, she would just get to the point where she would gain maybe 1,000 subs where she could monetize and then that shut down. So yeah, in the end, she'd still be there, but she's not able to do anything remotely close to making the money she was before with her original channels.
Well, actually, she does because she'll do a fundraiser and she'll say, I need 1,500 to go to Florida or blah, 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 blah. Listen, if people want to pay it, they know exactly what they're paying for because she says it. She doesn't sit there and lie and say, I've got 300 million Chris Watts letters and I spoke to him in prison. Blow your socks off, groundbreaking moment, and this is it, and I'm going to change the case forever. She doesn't come out with that.
Well, the thing with Alan is, I mean, for me, it kind of comes down to this. The only thing that Alan is capable of are his ranting lives, which those ranting pity party lives, he blames everybody else for making himself to be the victim, when in reality, and even like so literally true right now, the reality is he's suffering the consequences of his own lies.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so.
And as I just said, I pointed out before you came up to Sam, what is the first thing he fucking does when he gets to a platform where he can speak out about this? He lies, saying he's been suspended. And that's why I said, it hasn't worked for you this far. And obviously, I mean, he's never going to change because he hasn't learned anything. He's just going to continue on doing the same fucking thing. So he doesn't, he's not interested in honestly, he knows why he got taken down. Even if he didn't get an email, he fucking knows what he's doing.
Of course he does, yeah. And you know what? He's going to come up because he's he's going to come up with some story that it'll be something. It'll be NK's put a stop on his channel. You must watch to find out, more, and it'll be that. He'll use that twist. He'll use something, some lie to get people,
for sure. We expect that from him. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's not suspended, it's motherfucking
Terminator. That's what you need. We need a video with Terminator in it, and
hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah, and sort of like mixed in with my little Scrooge video with him dancing about in his nightgown.
I always thought men wearing those gowns was kind of girlyish.
I thought you were going to say it turned you on then, Jen.
Ah, God damn. Who brought you up here? How dare you?
Oh, God.
So Cheryl says to Walsh Lady, but if he has to create a new channel, he won't be able to throw the 70,000 subs at us anymore.
Yeah. And I think Cheryl made a really good comment earlier. Sorry, Cheryl with a Z. I must remember that. Where she said
that in Canada.
Yeah, she said just the thought of him, how angry he is right now, is enough anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he's gonna be an American worm pissed.
Well, this is why this.
Don't cry out loud. Just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings.
Melissa Manchester, she knows what's what.
Well, we don't want him to hide his feelings because we want him to go live and show his feelings. That's what we're all after.
See, that's something that would kind of seal the deal for me. I just want him. I want to hear him say it. Yes, the channel's been terminated. And it wasn't this one that did it or that one that did it or that one. It was me that fucking did it. And I'm going to start all over again. But then he'll get shut down as soon as
you guys are looking. You guys are asking for a fucking goddamn miracle. That's never going to happen. Never. So why don't I actually, because I'm sure not everybody was here. It's only a minute long. I'm just going to play. So for those that don't know, Alan has, by no choice of his own, now seeking refuge on Vimeo. And he put out a short little plea to don't cancel your membership. So he uploaded this video or whatever, streamed it live earlier this morning, or maybe this afternoon if you are in the UK. So I just want to play that. So this is what he's saying.
Okay, this is a quick one. We have a problem with YouTube. They've, at the moment, suspended all my channels. I am appealing, but I'm going to have to ask you to stick with me here on Patreon. Please do not cancel your Patreon. We are trying to get it reinstated. It's important that we all stick together and find out why. What reason have they taken down my channels? I don't know. So this is early days, but at the moment, do not cancel anything. I will be making another statement on Patreon tonight. I'll be on here again tonight in Patreon. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll get there.
Wait, that's illegal. Stop!
Oh, brilliant. Oh, I'm on my own. Here we go. It's my show.
Move over, maybe. Move it on over.
I can just hear YouTube was hacked. My YouTube was hacked.
Yeah.
I
have a feeling his tonight's Patreon will probably be the biggest, most watched Patreon of his entire existence.
Where's he going to stream it? Anybody?
From Vimeo. Why don't you keep up with everybody, Sam?
I can't, but I didn't think that he would do that because that's where he can't block people. But I guess it doesn't matter.
Well, I'm sure I said he must obviously, unless he doesn't have a plan or know how he's going to do it, and he just said that. I know his Crowdcast. You could use Crowdcast, but I think somebody said earlier in the chat, my brain is mushing up right now.
He was terminated.
That he can use Vimeo to stream from Patreon. Can somebody in the chat confirm that? Can Vimeo be used to stream from Patreon?
Didn't he do that before? He had Crowdcast, but he got banned off that, didn't he?
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I remember the Crowdcast, but I mean, but that was a long time ago that he did use Vimeo, so that's why I think we're not remembering. It was so fucking long ago, and he didn't use Vimeo for
that
very
because he struck the video that I made using that content from his Vimeo, and I thought,
So he can, I guess he did.
He can on Twitch as well. He can do Patreon on Twitch because that's what Lycan does, and that's what he's.
So does Battery Acid.
Yeah.
Well, you know what though? I think he's not here. He's not here.
Yeah.
That's all I can say is that
all of a sudden
where he goes now.
The YouTube streaks got a lot quieter a couple weeks ago, and now they just got even more fucking quiet.
And so I think that I feel like kind of like the not shell shocked, but like, is it really gonna be like this? Is he really gone? And what happens now? I don't care for him. And what happens now is he's not here.
You know what, Cheryl? I did grab that. You're right. I forgot. I did. Sorry, go ahead. I'm just going to pull something up that Cheryl sent me. I completely forgot that I grabbed it until she just reminded me. You two can carry on. I don't like
Lizzie says, let me know if you want to watch.
Yes, of course we do. We should have a big fucking giant watch party.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. We should.
Yeah. Well, I've said I'll stream it because I'm not bothered about my channel getting stuck because it's going to be something else. So, but I mean, whatever.
So if you take a look, so that's the video that I just played, everybody. Take a look in the bottom right-hand corner. Cheryl, being fantastic as always, has circled. He's streaming from Vimeo. There you go. Now you should be able to fucking see it. So, there you go.
Got it.
All right. So I'm going to be testing everybody at the end.
I know
of
I'm behind. But I'm seeing Darzen's comment. He can apply and remember we've had a party before. Remember the interview room got terminated from YouTube, but he was back after some days. I wasn't aware of that.
Oh, Christmas. Yeah, he did actually.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I have to believe that there's probably something in place when you do have a channel that has a larger amount of subs, regardless if they're real or not. I mean, when you had your channel terminated, Jen, how many subs did you have? Like 5,000?
Oh yeah, I did actually. That was my big. Yeah, I did. I had close to 5,000 or even. Yeah, I did. But you know what? So I a little fun story that I've actually never told anybody about because it really didn't matter. But I want to mention it now just simply for the fact that it is going to more prove the point of what we're talking about. So when the interview room went down, there was, God, I can't even remember her name. One of his mods. They reached out to me. Long story short, this person asked me on behalf of Chris, what's his name, McDonough or whatever, from the interview room. I don't know the whole story of why he was terminated. I just know that his channel was taken down, and basically I sent her the link. So she was asking if there was anything I knew. I don't remember how that played out, but basically I ended up sending her the information for that same form that we were talking about earlier that Alan also had. If you've been terminated or suspended to appeal, fill out this form, but only fill it out once. I had sent that link to her and told her to tell Chris that was the same process that I had used. I didn't get my channel back, but in his case, and obviously the interview room and Armchair Detective, the two circumstances of why their channels came down are vastly different. So point being is, as far as I know, Chris from the interview room did follow the proper procedure, right? The proper avenues, filled out the form, and then obviously they did choose to reinstate his channel. Now, I don't think... I have no idea. I don't think in Alan's case, he's so much shiftier and sketchier. it's not gonna go in his favor. I don't think. I really don't.
Okay, so Darzan says he got 100,000 subs back when he got terminated. And Lex Kalia, yeah, her channel. She had close to 25,000.
Lex has got a big channel, hasn't she?
She did. She had a big
She
channel.
had like
too.
20,000, didn't she? That was the worst. I felt so bad.
She had close to 25,000. I remember. But
and you know what? That right there was a perfect example of using the system for malevolent purposes. That should have never, ever, ever, ever happened to her. Her channel should have never fucking come down.
No, it shouldn't have. It shouldn't have. And see, that's where the copyrights that they were striking, them with worked when they got boom, 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 and then gone.
Well, back in the day, and that's where YouTube has drastically changed their policies. So what happened to me? That's why when my first JC channel disappeared, it was for multiple copyright infringements. Back at that time, you can't do this shit anymore because finally YouTube realized that people were using it as a loophole to take down channels that they didn't like. What you could do is strike. How did it work now? Okay, make sure I say this properly. Basically, if you submitted 3 copyright strikes, trying to explain this part. Makes sense in my head. Essentially, you can only now what the result is you can only strike, I think, the same video once. It's something like that. Whereas before, I mean, you could have a bunch of people striking. Yeah. It's something like that. I'm sorry, my brain isn't being very clear right now because it's been so long, but it's something. Basically, the system was flawed. Essentially, is what I'm trying to say. It did have a flaw, and it was a loophole that people were using and able to, use for their purposes. So it's a very different thing now.
Because I was just wondering if they'll be more attentive, let's say, to the channels that have larger number of subs than those that don't.
Well, probably. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think they're going to take more time looking into a channel with, say, 100,000 subs than a channel like mine with 5,000. They're going to look more detailed and take a little bit more time to look into it. I mean, to me, that just seems logical, right? But I don't know. I mean, fucking YouTube. I mean, how long is this whole? They don't follow their own policies, and here we are. All of a sudden, now they do or did. Yes, great. Better late than never. But what the hell? Like, he should have been gone so long.
Oh, happy day! Oh, happy day! I'll say that.
Armchair is gone. Yeah, that's actually true, Roberta. It was. Oops. Oh, where the hell? It was COVID. He got away with a lot of fucking shit during COVID because it was all bots, right? It was all fucking bots that were doing everything on the YouTube platform. There was hardly any.
But there just aren't enough eyes to police this platform that are legally required, just the minimum amount.
Well, and at this point, there's no eyes that are policing what YouTube's doing. So why should they bother, right? If there's nothing that's going to punish them or give them any type of repercussions, then what the fuck do they care?
Should we talk about our favorite AD, Pervy Fraud, Shitlord stories, or favorite moments on YouTube that have to do with that? I see stand up in here again. In my top 3 is Belinda. Getting up there. When are you going to address the porn AD? That's a very bad, very, very bad attempt at Belinda, but still.
If I can get that,
that's in my top.
Get that uploaded for us real quick.
When are you going to talk about the porn? What? Click. Gone. He got her off panel so damn quick. But that was fucking epic. Savage.
Yeah, that worked best. I think we've got to have a reminiscent night. I think we've got to have a probably
maybe wait a couple of weeks until we know the appeal process is done and dusted and he's not back.
Best of Nobbington's and then yours, Jen, and Sam's lives and clips from all, and have one big bye party.
Let me see here.
Like a retrospective.
Oh, I have the Belinda clip. Hang on, guys. I'm going to just leave you for a second. I'm gonna upload it. So you two just chat to our friends for a few minutes. I'm gonna be quiet while I'm working in the background.
I didn't say
Yeah.
hi to anybody. So hi, enough. First of all, hi. It's good to
Hi.
hear you. Good to be up here with you, girl. It's been a
Yeah,
long time.
I don't. Yeah, no, I'm not on much really. I just I just got sick of it and just I joined the colouring community and I chat in there and I pop in now and again and show different things and bob around and listen to a few dramas and that. But you can't keep pace because if you're not on, if you miss anything for a couple of nights, you're done because it changes that fast.
I know.
Like, obviously, slagging off now. Who's this? Who's this player? And so, and you got other people send you clips. Have you seen this? And have you seen that? And so. But
that's why I said it's just like a TV show. You just can't catch up. Once you start watching it, it's like just what do I do? Can't catch up.
The drama. When you're in that drama, obviously it's your drama and you can, what's going on. But when it's somebody else's, like I say, you just have to have one night off and everything's changed. And it's like, I don't know what this is. I mean, this what's come up with this with BAM and everything. I ain't got a clue about that. I don't know. It's just too way too deep for me. All this with this,
I have no idea.
No, it's just awful stuff. What one human can do to another, it just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. So and I think you get to a point where you just constantly frustrated at seeing things, especially AD. You just think, God, I didn't say that. Why are you lying? You're screen and saying you're lying though, and then feel that need to make a video. But I've just lost that because it is tedious making a video, and for you guys that have carried on, that goes off to you for actually carrying on because I just had it. I'd done.
Oh God!
Well, one thing I think I've come to realize all these years later is I was the same as you, Nuff. I mean, in the very, very beginning, it was like you'd watch him and he would say something and be like, "Raw!" You'd want to just like, my angry self. I would get like, I'd get myself wound up and I would fucking get pissed off or that's not what he said. Now, I mean, he's still, drives me fucking insane, but I think I've learned to manage it where I'm not taking it on where I did before, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah, I think you come numb, but what I can't, I just can't, where it's got now, it's got really dirty now. And I don't like that. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of this horrific things, what that greasy head.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I think we made that. Yeah. We made that video that we had wanted no association.
No,
any of that.
I'm seeing. What? There's Sally. Oh, I haven't seen a couple of these names in a while. Well, I saw Sally James earlier, but hey, Sally, it's good to see you in here again.
You just want to Devil Mike. With that sort of behaviour. I don't want any part.
We never did anything like that.
No,
that's the thing. That's why I said it was different. Yeah, it was different.
No. And the notion that just because it's AD, it's okay. That is fucking totally wrong. So fucking wrong. It shouldn't matter who the fuck it is. When it's wrong, it's motherfucking wrong.
Yeah. I mean, to compare him to, Jimmy Savile abused hundreds and hundreds of children. And to compare him to that is, AD is a lot of things that we dislike, but that is wrong. Very.
Wait a minute, I heard something about that.
You're a pedo, but you just haven't been caught yet. Fuck off with your fucked up bullshit.
It's terrible. No, it's bad.
Well, you know what? Let's just think in the positive side is that now we don't have to see that bullshit anymore, and hopefully they won't be putting out like that anymore.
Yeah.
If he's gone, there's no more videos to be made about anything like that, especially with that kind of douchebaggery attached to it. Yep. So, happy day again. Happy day.
Happy days are here again. That's why I said, the last couple of weeks, it's definitely been much more you know, it's been much easier and smoother and happier on YouTube. And now, as of today, I mean, it's going to just get, I think, a lot happier. And
and
more
sorry,
normal.
Stop it.
I'm seeing Snow Bunny here too. It's good to see you, hon. I haven't seen you in a little bit. I know I'm.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my Revy. There's our Revy Green. I got to say hey to her.
Oh,
Revy. Good to see
Yeah.
you.
Well, and you know, Sheila, I want to interrupt for a second. So Sheila says it does get you down enough, but it's like when you've had bad stuff happen to you and it makes YouTube seem like a bag of bullets. Can we make it clear that none of that bad stuff came from Alan or his side? It was the fucking people that claim to be the truth channels on this side. That's very telling right there.
Yeah. I mean, we have never, when I say we, sort of like us lot, you know, I've never doxed anybody, you know.
Called people's work.
Called people,
gone searching, creeping around for fucking photos, looking up people's, you know, career, whatever online, you know, fuck off.
It's creepy as that. It's just, it's just crap. And these are supposedly the truth channels, but it's okay for people to lie, you know, and accept liars and.
Well, and just, you know, no accountability. I know it's the whole thing has just been so fucking hypocritical. But you know,
but we're here today, and we weren't hypocritical assholes that lied and did some shady shit, and Nuff never looked up anybody's kids and didn't try to find out where your wife works or anything like that. You know, we were above board. We can say that for damn sure. We didn't
try to fucking orchestrate fake bullshit drama on YouTube while sitting there on a high horse claiming we're kind, fair, and see things from all sides. Meanwhile, I mean, these are the ones that were actually orchestrating and
SpongeBell. Where's SpongeBell? Do you have that clip? I want to hear Belinda.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh yeah. I'll milk my dog.
It's all I have is just the actual clip. So for those that don't know, Stand Up, who is in the chat, yay, Stand Up has probably not probably, I'm fucking gonna say it, one of the top 3 moments ever in all of Armchair Detective history, that, you know, this roller coaster ride we've been doing. So everybody stand up. This is Belinda.
And bearing in mind,
as I say, you know, it's to my mind, it's nothing to do with that. It's just their point of view.
We've got a new person here. Look, Sheila, Belinda.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Where are you in England?
Yes.
Oh, nice to see you. Are you a patron?
Yes, I've just joined not long ago.
Oh, thank you. Welcome to our little club where we relax more. I prefer this to YouTube. So.
Well, I couldn't get in tonight. I've been down a rabbit hole tonight. I've never.
I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people are struggling to get in. Normally we're crowdcast. That's why, you know.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky.
What do you want to say, Belinda, to us?
Well, I just wanted to know how much longer it's going to go on.
Well, how long's a bit of string? How long's Jack the Ripper been going on?
I know, but Eddie, when are you going to address the porn links that you had in your Google search? When are you going to be?
Thank you. Bingo.
Bye. How much longer is this going to go on? Fabulous. Welcome, Belinda. I don't know how she got on. No idea.
Bye, Linda.
That sounds like that Katie that used to be on there before, doesn't it?
I don't know.
It sounds like her.
I don't know.
That was awesome.
Epic moment. Have you guys ever noticed right at the moment? I mean, it's ever since I've seen it, it just stands out to me. Right at that moment where he says, we're in Patreon where we like to relax a little more. As he's saying that, he is fucking hucking himself so hard. It is fucking hilarious. Belinda, that was the best. Hi. I love that. Hi.
Yeah, and you know what? We did. None of us even knew. None of us knew. She just got up there. She found that link, grabbed it, and got up there.
I remember. I didn't know it was her until well after either, and I remember watching that, cheering on. I'm like, whoever the fuck Belinda is, right on.
Yeah.
I have the link.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
He's
No,
gone, Nicole.
somebody- What?
I was talking to Nicole.
Oh,
Morgan.
Nicole. Yeah. Yeah. Well, fingers crossed, baby.
Oh.
Fingers crossed. And you know what?
He's
I'm
gone
seeing all
for
these
now.
people here in the chat, and I know that a lot of stuff has happened since the last time we were all like collectively together. But it's good to see everybody here. I just
It
want to
is,
say that.
definitely.
It's really
You
fucking
know?
great to see everybody. Yeah, Nicole. That's what
Have a look,
rumor has
Nicole.
it that
There's the
he's
link to
been
his blue
terminated.
channel. There's the link to his blue channel. See the terminated, not suspended. Message yourself.
Can you just Monkey Man? Great comment. Yeah,
Which one?
absolutely. Because we wouldn't know each other if it weren't for him, really. Because
No,
he did bring us together.
He did.
There it is.
Absolutely.
Hi,
Yeah.
Monkey Man. It's always good to see you.
Yeah, Monkey Man, it is good to see you. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Good to see you. Absolutely right. Absolutely true.
Yeah, that's the only good thing that he's done. You know, all of our lives would be in completely drastically different places right now if we had never met each other. If AD hadn't existed, let's say.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
It is true.
Yeah.
And I
We
think
would
it.
all-
I didn't join. I gate crashed. Stand-up says.
Nobody invited you.
Hi, Belinda.
Belinda, everybody's fangirling over Belinda. Definitely top 3 moments forever to be remembered.
Absolutely. It's like those moments, moments like that. And then weren't we saying this not too long ago? It's like certain things that nobody would ever understand. Like when I say Alpine Stroll, nobody will ever know what that is except for the people here. You know,
Fuck that
that's a very private joke that only a few people are ever going to get, and it's y'all. So,
and it's still pretty funny to this day.
Oh God, isn't it?
Death
and the
threat
names, Kafka, and Chicken Lady, Bubbles, the Salty Bitch, Nuff. It's just the names. And how do you
trying to tell people? Like let's say, you're talking to your, this is like casual conversation in your real life. And tell a serious story that involves somebody named Kaka and Bubbles and Chicken Lady.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
Yeah, we have this conversation about that, saying if you're just telling anybody, well, I'm watching YouTube the other night and Chicken Lady and Bubbles were, and they're like, what? Who's Chicken Lady? Who's Bubbles?
It's true. Then we got Monkey Man over here. Devil Mike. It's hilarious. I love it.
Listen, guys, I'm just gonna jump. I'm gonna jump down because my dog's just been a little bit restless at the minute. So I'm gonna jump down.
Well, I appreciate you coming up and busting out that song. That's probably, as I said, that's got to be a bit therapeutic to after all 2 years to be able to at least bust that out.
Yeah, I've sent you a link anyway, Jen. So if you wanted to get it and do some weight, then it'd be nice if you could play a video because it's just.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I'm not going to be able to get to it today there, but I will absolutely take a look at it for you. I was going to say, fuck, Nuff. That was a mistake. When Buff and Muff, I think is a big one.
Muff. Okay.
Muff, Buff, Nuff.
Yeah, guys, I'm off.
All right, love you, Nuff.
You came up here. It was great to hear you. It's great to see you, Nuff.
Yeah, thank you.
And that's why I'm. Oh, sorry. While you're saying your goodbyes and we all watch. Yeah, that's why I was saying when in all of the years of this roller coaster ride, Emerald Kimmy, we came so close to seeing and believing he was going to be deplatformed. When have we ever in all this time seen one, let alone I know of two, because here's this cyberbully channel. When have we ever seen a channel of his show that official YouTube termination notice? Never until today.
Never.
No, never.
It's true. It's true. I mean,
it's true.
I sent Jen a quick message because I was getting a lot of messages too. And I was like, what is this? And they said, what's happening?
And I'm trying to get ready and everybody was messaging. I'm like, I don't have time for anybody right now, but I took time.
Well, you messaged me with the StreamYard link and I was like, what's happening?
Well, I was hoping you would just take it and you would fucking ask somebody else what was going on. My God, do I have to hold your hand all the time?
Yes, you do. And you have to spell it out for me, Jungle Jen. Okay. I'm not
I'll
as
do
smart
it
as I
very
like
carefully.
to say that I am.
Hand movements. Anyways,
Hand
what were you
movements.
saying before I so rudely fucking
What was I saying?
interrupted?
No, I asked AD the other day if he would finally answer the question if it was true that he needed cock rings and Viagra to have relations with a woman or a ladyboy. And I'm hoping that I'll still get my answer to that, AD, because I know you're listening. We know you're probably listening and crying and getting ready for your Patreon over there, wherever you're going to stream it on Vimeo. And that sucks for you, AD, because apparently on Vimeo, you can't block people. So I'm thinking that you're going to have probably the largest audience in your Patreon that you've had in a very, very long time.
Well, you know what? I think I'm going to run with your mentioning of his Vimeo and take that glorious opportunity and drop his Vimeo link into the chat for everybody that doesn't have it yet. See, look, we're getting you support. We're trying to help you get your 80,000 subs back.
I want to know. 80,000? I thought 100,000.
No, we're all going to watch and fucking laugh. That's what we're going to do.
You talk about inflated numbers all the damn time, for fuck's sake.
Oh my God. Well, you know what?
Is he going to be crying? There's a little tear. Oh, I don't know what happened on YouTube, y'all. I think it was hacked, and I don't know. I got an email that said I was terminated, but I'm not. It's a suspension. I'm just suspended, and I'll come back.
Story of being hacked. But let's take a look. Speaking, like Sam just said, speaking of him and his fucking inflated numbers.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
This just happened. You're not going to believe it. So I'm sitting in my office doing work today, and my receptionist buzzes me and says, there's somebody that watches your podcast, and they would like to talk to you about Chris Watts. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'm game. I always try to listen to people. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. So the woman, who simply identified herself as Irene, went on to state that although Chris Watts has been sentenced now since November of 2018, so a little over 3 years and a couple of months, that she thought I was being unfair to him. The woman, who simply identified herself as Irene, went on to state that although Chris Watts has been sentenced now since November of 2018, so a little over 3 years and a couple of months, that she thought I was being unfair to him. I tried to explain that Chris Watts pled guilty. She would have nothing to do with it. She stated that he was framed, that he was taking the fall for other individuals, and she let me know that there were millions of people out there that believed exactly the way she did.
Say what?
And she let me know that there were millions of people out there that believed exactly the way she did.
I believe Chris had help. And so did many millions of others. I believe Chris had help. And so did many millions of others. See me as an evangelist preacher preaching to a flock.
I forgot her birthday. Many millions of others.
I tried to explain to her that I think that she was wrong in her analysis, given the fact that Chris Watts has confessed repeatedly that he had, in fact, killed Shanann, his wife, and his 2 lovely daughters and his unborn child. Once again, Irene let me know rather loudly that I was wrong, that I was being unfair, and that I didn't deserve to be able to comment on the Chris Watts video, and that there were other people out there that were seeking the truth and that I wasn't.
So when I say these things, I'm not making up a stupid conspiracy.
Hey, I know Chris Watts has been a long time ago. I thought Chris Watts' story was over, finished, done, but yet it keeps coming back. And just so I know that I'm not crazy, take a look at the links below where all of the interviews that took place with Chris Watts. You can watch them for yourself. I directed this very nice lady to the links so she could watch the videos for herself. She wanted nothing to do with the truth.
That is disgusting. Scumbags.
My conspiracy theory is that Chris Watts said help. End of. That's it.
You're living off this case only. And it's 3 years old. I feel sick now. That's the truth of it.
I believe Chris had help. And so did many millions of others.
That, Alan? Did you catch that, Alan? Right out of a very real, very high prestigious defense attorney in Colorado. Did you catch that, Alan? Confessed repeatedly. For fuck's sake. You ain't changed fuck all.
Shut up. He got too close to the truth, damn it.
Yeah, that was another one of his favorites, his go-tos.
Got too close to the truth.
Yeah, they're trying to silence me. No, yeah, we've been trying to silence you, but not because you're getting too close to the truth. It's because you're getting the farthest from the fucking truth that one can get.
Oh, goodness gracious me, oh my. Seriously, I would love to be a fly on the collective wall with him and his moms, right? Today. I would just love that.
Oh, it's a whole bunch of chickens running around with their heads cut off.
Check your email. They might have emailed you. Who knows? If we use some of your shit over at Vimeo, would you mind, Jungle Jen?
Yeah, if we did, that would be a big fat no. Nope. I should check.
I wish we could say it was just all a fucking conspiracy on our parts. We were hoping that he would use your shit and then he would use mine. And I was going to be the one that was going to copyright strike him for using it, not getting my fucking approval or say so or go ahead on it. Strike. And then he'd be gone. That was the master plan, yeah? It just didn't.
Now you've divulged it to everybody. We're going to be fucked if he wins his appeal.
Hey, fuck you. You still have a job as a troll. I don't. I've been jobless for a long time in that regard, and I'm still jealous. Stop.
Well, that's because I'm good at what I do, You're just unfortunately a tag along that I can't fucking shake off my fucking ankle. I love you. I can't even.
Back in, we had our own study groups. Damn it, ours were better than his ever were. Nancy, if you're out there, you need a place to land. You can come here. You'll be amongst friends.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, can you imagine all the poor subs they're just lost. They don't know what to do with themselves because they don't know where to go. Oh my God, life is over.
They know where to go. They know where to go over in Vimeo, damn it, and so do we, because we can't block people, especially if we can't block people.
Don't buy the suspended. It's fucking terminated. Hasta la vista.
Terminated.
Hasta la vista.
Baby.
So,
hasta la vista.
I don't even know what time what time he's supposed to be going live on Vimeo Patreon. Join Patreon now. Because that's the only choice we have.
He's not going to be doing that until the end of the month. Really, he's going to be scrambling.
Yeah, really, he's got nowhere to plug.
Join my Vimeo. Join my Vimeo. Do this. Come on. The first
kind of pointless. The only place that he can beg for people to join his Patreon now is his only place he can be on right now is Patreon. So there goes that fucking idea.
I have to wonder though how long that appeals process is because we know how
14
that
days
works, usually against our favor.
14 days.
Oh fuck. So we got 2 weeks.
Yeah. So don't be. I mean, I don't think, as I said again. I'm just want to say, when have we ever before today seen any one channel show this channel has been terminated for whatever, in this case, terms of service violation? Okay. Never until today.
Yeah, that may be the case, but I'm going to play devil's advocate here and just remind y'all that
we
have a long history of the way things are supposed to work here are the exact opposite of the way they actually do fucking work. That's where my
hesitation comes in. Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, I get it. But I'm trying, and I mean, I'm as I said, I'm not on the he's gone for sure. It looks really good, but again,
on paper it looks like he is.
On paper it looks fucking fantastic, but yeah, I mean, and he's gonna try to pull every slimy, slippery move that he can. That if he thinks it'll get him his channel back, he'll fucking try it.
Channels,
right? Yeah, I think I'm sure he'd just be happy to get one back at this point.
We can't do a live field trip with all of us in the study group and go around YouTube looking for his channels. We can't do that. We can't put out the last seen at missing. Where are they? Kind of thing. No, I guess not.
What do you mean? Huh? What? What are you talking about? What's
going on? If you got the links to where his channels were, we can do it live and just show everybody. See, this is what it says: terminated, not suspended. Pervy fucking frog. Terminated.
Well,
I'm just thinking out loud here, okay?
Well, I know, but you're making it sound like that is an original thought that you had. Remember, I showed this at the beginning of the stream. That was only 2 hours ago. So let's bring it up again for those that clearly weren't paying attention and taking notes the first time.
Make it really big makes it better.
So when you click on the link, hang on, I can only fucking click on one damn fucking thing at a time. What is that? Can even go a little bigger. I can hear you. I can fucking hear you. Making fun of me right in front of my face.
Get your hairy ass away from the drinks. You're getting hair.
There. This account has been terminated.
Hasta la vista, baby.
There, that's nice and big. Can you see that now?
Can you see that where it says terminated, not suspended?
I don't remember suspended.
Fucking nated. Terminated. What? It looks
terminated, hopefully.
It's like terminated can get, I'm thinking. Yeah.
Hasta la vista, baby.
What do y'all think? It says terminated, not suspended, right? Right? You don't have to be dyslexic to see that.
Yeah. That's a good point. So you can't claim dyslexia for that either, right? It's terminated, not suspended. That's not how we spell suspended, Alan.
Well,
class, what do you think? What do you think? Is this termination? Everybody loves
What's up with the CA next to your fucking YouTube?
What?
Because you're in Canada? Is that why?
Yeah, that's the abbreviation for Canada, the country. Apparently, you didn't pay attention to geography in the U.S. of A.
I was never good at geometry. Never good at geometry at all.
Did I say geometry, or are you saying that now? I meant to say
No,
geography.
you said, yeah, you did say geography. I said geometry.
Well, don't do that to me, because
it still doesn't mean it's terminated or suspended. None of those words equals terminated, baby. It's like my mom. I'm just thinking back to this date when I told her I don't want to have any more children. I'm good. I'm good. She said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't want to have any more kids, Mom." And she said, "You really want to put all your eggs in that one single basket?" And we both looked into the back seat because Maddie was in her car seat back then. I was like, "Yeah, I'm fairly confident with that decision. I still don't want to put all my eggs in that fucked up basket here on YouTube, JC."
Well, it's funny you say that, because my parents actually said something of the complete opposite. I mean, I know you know I'm an only child. For those that don't know, I am an only child. And I remember asking my folks, I mean, I was probably maybe my early 20s. And I remember asking them, because it was so funny when I'd be growing up, I would always have, at different times, people, when they would find out I'm an only child, all of a sudden they would have pity for me. "Oh, poor you. You must have been so lonely growing up without having a brother or sister." And I'd look at them and I go, "How could I miss something I never fucking had? How does that make any sense?" But my parents, so back to my story, I kind of just casually asked my folks one day, why they just have any other children. And the response was, "Well, after we had you, we knew that was enough."
Yeah, right. See, I'm glad Cheryl said this, because when I was saying earlier about seeing all the old faces in here, and you think about the truthers, and then somebody said that what's her name just put up a video. Where are the truthers? Where are the truthers at right now? The ones that were still making the videos saying they're anti-ID. Yeah, where are they at? They're here. They're here, and that includes Abby and Diane and Leslie and Shauna.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you put that up there, Cheryl, because
Thank
it's
you,
true.
Cheryl.
Yep. Yeah. This is where this. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not feeling all choked up or anything. But we're here. We're all here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This is the true community.
That right there, Cheryl, you pointing that out makes me feel so proud just at this moment, never any other time in my life. But no, there's so, God, I'm not going to get fucking emotional either, but I mean, this has been, as we all know, and in different variations for each individual, but this has been a long fucking hard ride. And as Sam just said, and here we still are. And I know that Abby, Diane, Leslie, and Shauna, they're beaming down on us with pride. We stayed, anyways, I won't start going into that, it's just how we are. We never, lowered ourselves to levels, or even it was never even an option, because it was something that we would just never think of to
I didn't.
Deep down dirty low levels that we have been witnessing over the last 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, that's what I said. Even now, we didn't have to go out into the comment sections or continue actually making anti-AD content to still consider ourselves, I guess, to be a community still. And it's still, we still have fun. We're still here. AD.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, and Abby, Diane and Leslie and Shauna and I'm just thinking what Abby would be, what she would say, other than it's about Tom.
Well, I think you've said it before too. I mean, Abby, I don't want to go on a negative content or a negative avenue here, but I just want to stress something that you said before, Sam, that is, I find to be very, very apt and very profound, actually, is that when all of the fuckery from certain so-called claiming to be truth channels started, obviously, I mean, Abby hasn't been around for a while. What was it? See, I'm losing my train of thought here, because she would not have been okay with that at all. Not in one.
Oh no,
in any
none
shape.
of them. I don't think. No.
You know, and I just say Abby because I mean I knew her and was closest with her, obviously. But you know, Diane has been treated horribly, as we all know. You know, so for her, that's got to be. I've just got goosebumps. You know, there's been so much that's happened in this.
No, I can say this, that there have been times whenever, do you remember, I mean, going back several years when he was suspended and he was demonetized and when all that stuff was happening and certain people would come out with posts saying, well, it's about damn time and this and that and this and, oh yes, he's, they finally listened to us, or they did this because of us and he's finally gone. I wonder if he's shaking in his boots because he knows the cops are coming after him. I've seen those posts so many fucking times. That's why I'm reminding y'all of that, because it never failed and it didn't matter what it was all about. There would be a few people that would come out and make asses of themselves by some of the things that they would say, especially when you're looking back in retrospect. And I'm sure that's still the case, or will be the case, which is what I expect. If that is the case.
Hang on. I'm just doing something here. So Frankie has made a community post. I'm going to pull it up. Just give me a second. Where the fuck did it go? Hate that when I save something and then I can't find it because I didn't take note of where I saved it. Okay, I don't want that to be done.
I guess that's where we can say more of what we can say, but even though we never put our heads together and saw what it was and decided how we were going to go forward with it and proceed with it. So this will be interesting.
Yeah, sorry, I have to save it again. Give me a sec here. I don't feel like fucking looking for a needle in a haystack because I'm also in Chrome and I don't use Chrome. So anyways, yeah. Just let me be for a minute.
I will let you be for a minute. So, I was going to say this, actually pointing it out to the pervy fraud himself, but since he's not here, I'll go ahead and say it anyway to everybody else. That Yair Cohen is the actual client of Crowd Justice /Legal. It's not Frankie Rusick Jr.
Yeah, well, we know he gets that all
wrong. He used the software and the onboarding process software for that Crowd Justice /Legal provides him. So he's the one that's the actual client of Crowd Justice Legal, not Frank Rusick.
Well, and as you know, he keeps talking as well that, what is actually on the Crowd Justice site where Frankie's talking about why he's trying to raise money. Alan's always saying it's on the Cohen Davis site. It's not. It's actually why he's raising funds is on the Crowd Justice site. It's
but
just
my point. He's saying it's on there, and this is this, but it wasn't him. Frank Rusick Jr. is the case owner, but he's not the client of Crowd Justice /Legal. That would be Yair Cohen. I just wanted to remind, or just put that out there again, because a lot of people have probably forgotten that or didn't realize that to begin with.
All right. So I'm going to read this out. I'm not really sure how I feel about this, so I'm going to just reserve judgment and read it right now. I just want to make a post. Oh, I made it too big because I can't even read it now. Sorry, guys. Still trying to get my shit together. I just wanted to make a post to thank my attorneys and all who have helped to make this possible. My solicitors are doing a phenomenal job, and I'm pleased things are heading in the right direction. Some things take time, but we just have to be patient. Good things come to those who wait. Thank you to all the people who have supported my family throughout the years and during these trying times. We're almost to our end goal on the Crowd Justice Fund. If everyone can help me by sharing it, I really appreciate it. Thank you to all who have helped to get this to where it is today. Thank you to all of the donors and all who helped in any way they could. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. So why did it take 2 years for them to take him down?
Well, okay, he's not mentioning anything. First of all, he's not mentioning anything about Vinicum, and he's not even mentioning his lawyers and the law firm. That's another thing that I want everybody to realize again. He's not even mentioning those lawyers, and there's a reason why he's not. And it doesn't take
he's just saying attorneys.
A rocket scientist to figure that one out, or as AD would say, rocket appliance.
Yeah, so you know what? If you look at it, just that first sentence, to make what possible, Frankie? What do we make? What are we thanking them for making possible?
Like, which solicitors are you referring to, son? I'll wait.
We might be here for a while.
Yeah.
So
again, as vague as can possibly be while talking. Sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, and I wanted to. Sorry, I just wanted to say, why would we need to follow through with a lawsuit of the harassment of Armchair Detective if he's gone now? Kind of like what I said before, if the copyright strikes had been, anyways. I don't want to turn it.
Excellent fucking point. Can you say it again, JC? For those.
Well, I've been saying it for quite a while, but why would we need to be soliciting funds to go through with a court case to stop the harassment of Armchair Detective when he doesn't have any fucking channels now? I thought that was the whole point of this.
Bueller. Cricket.
And I'm not trying to be an asshole at all. I think you guys know that by now, but we know that there's some that are out there that are gonna, I'm bullying a victim's family,
Oh, he's reading an email from YouTube Live right now. Damn it. Sally James says. We're missing all the fun. Where's that at?
Well, and that's the thing, Lady Witch, the lawyers got indicted for a TOS violation, $75K for that. Actually, he's only collected 56.
And let's remind everybody who hasn't seen any of the part of the private StreamYard that we have been playing that it's very clear that where she said 2 years ago, almost exactly to the fucking day, that they were trying to have him deplatformed because they met with Google Legal that morning.
That's a really good point, too. Why would they be asking for
2
settlement?
years.
Why fucking get rid of them? Oh, that's an awful lot of waffling back and forth for over the 2 years to have him removed for a terms of service violation in the end. That's one hell of an expensive terms of service violation removal.
2 years
of that you all paid for. Frankie didn't pay for any of it. You all did, according to him.
That's right. That's right. It's true. 2 years of not getting a fucking injunction and stopping this man. He's only implying because he knows they had fuck all to do with it, and because he wants to go ahead and say something, because it has been 6 months since he's alluded to anything in that regard.
Well, and as well, I think, and I've said this before, when we've seen, actually, not that I've just said it, but it's come out of Frankie, or whoever wrote those responses, he has an outstanding bill. He still owes Cohen Davis money.
A lot
of money. So this could be a perfect reason for him to make it appear that him and his fantastic attorneys that he doesn't name makes whatever that he hasn't even made.
I want to see that. I'm going to look at that again.
Good reason to push his crowd justice fund again, right?
Oh, yeah.
Standing bill.
You got to pay them. You got to pay them. Right.
Yeah. So I guess he's on Vimeo now. Sorry, we're gonna shuffle back over to Alan. He is on live. He has read out the email. Oh my God! You know what? I wonder. Do you have to have a membership with Vimeo, or can I actually fucking pull him up? Can you read that while I see what I can do over here? Can you see that pinned comment? Or
don't ask me to multitask. Damn it! Are you crazy?
That's what I'm trying to do, and I'm not doing a good job. I have to mute.
He is on live. He has read out the email from YouTube, and it is for repeated violations of the guidelines. Yes, not a cease and desist, not an injunction. Not anything from any attorneys, not any.
And you're not going to win an appeal with that either, Alan. Not if they took you down for repeated violation. You won't win an appeal. That's if they took you down. Fuck.
Okay, let me check. I'm checking right now. Well, I've got it. Oh, that's the recording? I'm going to pull it up, JC, and see if you can just share my screen.
Okay, that would be great because I got it.
So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to close that.
Hello. Cheryl's here.
I'm going to share my screen.
Well, I just came on to tell you guys to check Messenger. I sent you the link to the.
I have it. Yeah, thank you, Cheryl. I got that pulled up right now.
Okay.
Because I can't open Messenger. I'm using Chrome, and I'm only logged into Messenger when I use
Okay.
my other browser.
So I have it up. If you
thanks, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, doing it right now. Close that. Get rid of that. Add to stage. You're looking a little rough there. A little bit rough.
Okay, so we got it. Okay, I'm going to play it, and we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll work like a charm.
Hello, guys. This is an absolutely serious situation.
And I'm going to pause it right when it got good.
Can you pause it for a second? I just want to make sure. It probably shouldn't be a problem. But if you guys hear any echo or anything in the chat, can you just let me know by typing echo? Otherwise, we'll be good to go. That's all I needed.
Did y'all hear it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, there was
Look at
uh,
the rubbing. Here we go with the face rubbing. There's going to be a lot of that.
Okay, so but I had sound, right?
Yep. Yep, it's playing fine.
Okay, here we go. On the count of 3, kids. 1, 2, and 3.
Hello, guys. This is an absolutely serious situation. I know that the haters will record this and put it on their shows, and they moan about me, and they just use me as content, don't they? Well, this would probably be the last time, because we've been terminated. I had a note this morning that I was suspended when I woke up, and I later got a termination email for all my channels, one by one. But basically, they terminate one, and then you lose all the others anyway. So I don't even know which channel caused the problem.
Doesn't matter.
I can only guess. I mean, I don't even know what to guess. But I'll tell you what it says. I don't know if I can find it. Okay.
Doesn't matter which channel. It's just
Armchair Detective. We have removed your channel. We have reviewed the content and found several repeated violations of our community guidelines. Because of this, we're going to remove your channel from YouTube. We know this is very upsetting for you, but it's our job to make sure YouTube is a safe place. We take it down to protect other users of the platform. If you believe we made the wrong call, you can appeal this decision, which I'm going to do. What our policy says, channels that your existing YouTube channels, new channels, and acquired channels, which once you're out, you're out. You can't come back. We used a combination of automated systems and human reviews to detect violations. How this affects your channel: we have permanently removed your channel from YouTube. Going forward, you won't be able to access or possess or create any other YouTube channels. What you can do next, there are steps you can take if you want to appeal the decision. Make sure that you fill in the appeal as completely as possible. If you have any further questions, feel free to contact us here. Yours sincerely, the YouTube team. So I'm going to be sending them a video, and I'll fill out their forms, and this is where you come in.
I have to pause it really quickly because I saw a comment. Where is it? Cassius, do you you think this is Frankie's way out? Exactly. That's exactly what this is. That's why he didn't make a fucking comment or anything on a community post until after he was fucking gone. Because he couldn't up until this point. Goody. Because he would look like a real jerk off and dick because there's nothing for him to say. He literally can't come out and say anything. There's no updates. There's nothing. It was filed on March 10th and it's dead in the water and that's it. It's over and done with. Yep. But now he can come out and say this because what? What? Yeah, his way out. Okay, I'm going to push play again. Sorry for doing
So
that.
is
Guys.
this him live? How long is this? Because I can't. I have somewhere to be in like about 45 minutes. So I don't want to cut
This
this.
is going for another 10 minutes or so. Let's just play.
Okay, that's what I wanted to double check. I just
gonna
wasn't
play.
sure if it was all right.
A number of friends of the channel.
Okay.
But you, of course, are my patrons. The center.
Sorry.
I
All he's
need,
got left.
if you've got time, all of you to write to YouTube and say what the hell's going on. You can't do this. Reinstating. Sometimes, don't forget, we've had thousands of reports against us from the trolls over the years. They mount up. So maybe if we send the truth to the powers that be
Mass
at
reporting
YouTube,
doesn't work in the
perhaps
first
their
place. Not
human
gonna work
eyes
in
will
the
see
opposite
the
way.
amount of abuse that I've had to take over the years. So I'd really like you, if you can, spend the time
Is he gonna cry?
to do that. So we're asking some friends of the show to help out as well. We've put underneath these videos the links and the emails for you to write to, or you can do it yourself by contacting YouTube on Twitter at Team YouTube.
See, that's supportive.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. It looks like the end. To be honest, I don't see any way out of this because they haven't told me what I've done.
You
If
know
they tell me
what
what
you've
I've done,
done.
I could fix it.
You've been doing it for
How can I
5 years.
appeal to something I don't know what it is? I don't even know which video. I don't even know which channel has been struck because they took them all down.
You overall, Alan.
So I've written to some creators and asked them as a fellow creator to ask for their help because as I've been terminated,
Maybe I do have an email waiting.
there's no prior notice. And I've only got 2 days to get my word in. You've only got 2 days. You've only got 2 days to put your appeals in because if in 2 days' time they say, no, you're finished, anything after 2 days is no good. So it's like immediately tonight.
Let him read it though.
What's that for
You
a
can
second?
contact support at Google. Anything you can do would.
What the hell? I didn't hear him say anything in that email. Did I miss it? I didn't hear him read out from that email that he has 2 days to respond or to appeal. Since when is that? Doesn't make any sense. Why would there be a 2-day time limit? Like, I mean, that just doesn't logically make any sense. Am I the only one thinking that, or?
I wasn't like 100% focused on every little thing that he was reading there. I was trying to, I was checking some other messages that are coming into me right now, but we'll be able to go back and listen to this in its entirety.
Yeah, I didn't hear him say it. And to me, logically just doesn't make any sense. How I understand YouTube providing a time frame for them to respond to an appeal that's been submitted, but why would there? I don't recall anything being seen anywhere that you have a hard time limit cutoff to when you can actually appeal. I'm going to call bullshit on that. Go ahead and press play. I'm going to call complete bullshit.
Betsy B says, so why is the crowd justice still on Cohen Davis website? Because they're the client. They're the client for crowd justice /legal, not Frank Rusek Jr. And they still, have a lot of money that they need to be paid. Let's go.
It would really help. Really would. So as to my guesses to what went wrong, I've had a number of people email me and say, well, was it because you simultaneously broadcast the other night to your green channel and your blue channel? Well, I've done that 100 times, more than 100 times.
But
so why today?
Because it's wrong.
And then they say, well, you're broadcasting one monetized channel and another. Well, green's not monetized. So only one of the channels is monetized. And anyway, you only get paid for the views on that channel. It's not like I'm getting more money.
He just said
anyway,
monetized right for the first time ever.
It's not that because I've done it 100
no,
times.
Money he did. He said the word correctly for the first fucking time ever.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. If you say, oh, it's to do with you showing Frankie's rap sheet, well, that would be a privacy strike.
Well,
I don't know. Instant termination is a big thing. And if it was over a live broadcast, the broadcast would have come down live. Last night, when
Not necessarily.
when I lost contact with my my provider, Sky, was nothing to do with what's happened today. That I literally had no internet, and I couldn't even get my TV to work. So I know that wasn't it. There's nothing to do with last night. So they won't tell me what it is.
You know,
I think if I had to take my best guess, it would be the constant reporting of me over the years that build up. It might have reached a point.
Turn it around and blame everybody for
that they report me hundreds of times a week.
Mass reporting took me down. Damn it.
It only took how many years for that to build and build and build and finally worked. Okay, fine.
Good Lord.
Okay, so we all got it. Okay, yeah, it was all the reporting, not any of the other things that you said, but we do know it wasn't a fucking injunction.
He made it
wasn't
sound like, that basically YouTube, and I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. He made it the way he just played that and said that, like in the way that YouTube is sick of having to deal with all of these false reports.
Think of, you know what? It would be easier to say what it was that didn't get him taken down. Is a better, you'll have less things to choose from.
Nicole Morgan said to me the other day in a comment when that first Armchair Detective video there I put out in a few months. She's like, "Oh God, what did he do now?" And my response was, "I think it would probably save us time to talk about what he hasn't done."
Wow. Okay, let's get back to this. Sorry. All right.
So I think it's probably a combination of that, because it doesn't give me a reason. It doesn't give me what I've done wrong. Normally, they tell you what they've done wrong. This is what you've done wrong. But they're not telling me what I did wrong.
How would you know that? You've never had a channel
Let's read it again so we can maybe
get
a handle on it. It doesn't mean it's very
Did you
computer generated.
Normally they tell you. Well, how would you know that, Alan?
And whichever one I open, it says the same words. We have reviewed your contact and found severe or repeated violations of our community guidelines.
There you go. Severe.
We removed your channel from
severe or repeated.
Let's go back just a tad bit on that one again.
Really, Alan? Well, normally they tell you. Your channel hasn't ever been terminated until today, so how would you know that, asshole?
Let's go.
And whichever one I open, it says the same words. We have reviewed your contact and found severe or repeated violations of our community guidelines. Because of that, we removed your channel from YouTube.
The other one said terms of service.
But it's not telling me what I've done.
That might be
it says here, why don't you read all the guidelines? Well, the guidelines are full of stuff.
Or repeated terms of service.
I mean, the other thing could be because I talk about murder.
I thought the one that he read earlier, or when he first started, it said repetitious.
Repeated violations.
Repeated violations of terms of service. But either way, I guess it's just semantics.
It could be a severe. It could be a severe terms of service violation, or repeated terms of service violations, or severe repeated terms of service violations. But it's obviously terms of violation. Terms of service violations.
Yes. Okay. Yes. It was something YouTube finally said. You know what? You perfect fucking fraud. We got to get you going. You're done. Wasn't an injunction. It wasn't a lawyer. It wasn't anybody whose last name is Rusek. It wasn't anybody that still wants to pretend they might be a true channel, truther. It was YouTube that finally did their fucking job. The end by Salty. Let's continue, class. Here we go.
He does. You think he was speaking? Walking the fucking plank?
After the event, right? After the event, talking about an event that's happened. That's just critiquing, you know.
Critique.
So this is all about.
I don't know where it's come from. I don't know where it's gone. I don't know where we're going. At the moment, my head's spinning. I don't know what to think. But
you have nowhere to take it to, Alan.
It's due to be paid tomorrow, so they've stopped it and didn't pay me my money. So I haven't got. I only live month to month anyway. So I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the month when I have to pay my rent. I don't know what's going to happen. I didn't get any notice of this. I didn't get any.
Yeah. Just like
anything,
Talia
any
did it, and
preparation.
even did JC.
When you got a mortgage, you can write to the mortgage
I
company and
didn't
say,
get any
Or
notice.
Armchair.
I can't pay my mortgage. Can you give me 3 months off? And they do, but not a landlord. I don't know what my landlord's going to say. Well, I don't have the money.
He's going to say, can you get unemployment?
Normally, this is how I do it. The money I get from YouTube, I'll pay my rent with. And my pension pays my rent. And
Well,
YouTube
which one?
And the money I get from Patreon, I live on. The other part of the month. Now I've lost that.
Oh, woe is me. Poor Alan.
So I'm going to have to find another stream. I mean, I know there's Rumble. This I'm recording on Vimeo. Vimeo's rubbish. I'm only doing it on here tonight because I wanted to speak to you. I won't be using Vimeo. So it's going to be Rumble
or
Discord or something else. I'll have to find another way. But it looks like the end. I don't see any way back. Normally, a suspension you can get back easy, but a termination. Although I have got the right to appeal, which is ongoing now. And as soon as I get the result, I'll let you know. It could take up to 2 weeks.
Not from your now defunct channel.
Mainly within 2 days. So that's why I'm asking you to write off today. If you can help, please do that. If you are another channel, that could be you next, guys. So anything you can do to help, it would help me. And
only fans for you ladies.
Obviously, my community is sick because they will meet in my chat every night, don't they? That they meet. That's the saddest thing, to lose a community.
They're better
I
off
mustn't
with
look
it.
on that side of it until I lose my appeal. But at the moment, it's upsetting that you all can't meet up tonight, and my spanners can't meet each other tonight. And
there are
y'all talking in Vimeo right now?
Oliver says, can he use Patreon? Well, that is his Patreon, and he's streaming it through Vimeo, from what I understand.
You know what's funny,
Cheryl put the link in. I'm not sure if y'all pinned it, but hopefully we can get that link in and it's pinned so everybody can see the video in its entirety as well.
Can I just point something out? That so just a few minutes ago, he said that the whole reason that he was terminated was because of basically mass reporting, but now he wants all his people to contact fucking YouTube to get him back. So like mass reporting, but on the opposite level, like on the opposite side. In like this, it just sounds so stupid. It really does.
It does, but you know what? It's not anything that another YouTuber or person that didn't have their shit taken down do themselves. They were like, go to Twitter, please, tweet this, tweet that, and tag them. And I mean, we've heard it from others. We just never heard it from him before because it's so fucking awesome when he says terminated.
He said terminated. I know. That actually blew me fucking away. Obviously, him or his people have been listening to us and know damn well that we've shown that he wasn't fucking suspended.
Terminated.
At least admitting that you were terminated, Alan. I'll give you that.
Yes, I will give you that as well. Party fraud, terminated, not suspended. Let's continue. Here we go.
Ding dong.
Do what we normally do, which is study crime,
Study crime.
Makes it up as it goes along.
Pretty sorry state of things, isn't it, really?
So I pinned the video.
I'm trying to give you some positives, but I don't really have any. I'm hanging by a thread of an appeal, but I don't know what I'm appealing, right?
Appeal everything.
So when
you get an
Google
appeal,
my appeal, there's nothing in there.
And we get an appeal, Jen, and you get an appeal. Everybody gets an appeal. No? No. Okay, never mind.
To save me because I don't know why they throw me out.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, Alan.
But it's just a cancel culture that we're living in.
Everybody's picking on
you. It looks like I'm going to be a victim of the cancel culture.
No.
I fought the trolls for so long, but it's so many of them.
Another new.
You have less
I don't think I've done anything wrong. I've still not been told what I've done wrong, so I don't know what I've done wrong.
His latest victim badge he can wear proudly.
It's not a community strike. It's not a privacy strike. It's a termination.
Repeated or severe.
I can't even do a live with you where you can talk to me. It's only day one. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be looking at the options of how to speak to you tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow night I'll find a way of doing a live. I don't know how I'm going to do a live because I haven't got the money to buy.
You have 2 days to get your appeal in. Priorities
what's needed. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'll find a way.
He's doing it.
I don't know if Discord you do lives. I'll find out about how I can do a live without any money.
God,
the
he's
there must be a way of doing a live without money on here for you. In the meantime, I really appreciate it if you don't cancel your subscriptions.
What? What is so funny, Jungle Den?
Him. He's, as I just said, he's like, I'm gonna, figure out how to go live so you can talk to me tomorrow night. And I just said, but you only have 2 days to do an appeal. Priorities, Alan.
He
priorities.
said they're on the first day, though. I mean, his math sucks. We know that. I'm gonna have to, come on, Furby Fraud. You're looking a little rough. He's looking a little rough here. Let's go.
Although all your subscriptions on YouTube will be stopped.
Exactly. You're not a.
They've already been stopped.
They will be stopped. The saddest thing, of course, is my 5 years of work is gone.
Yeah.
Every single video.
Hopefully you have a backup, Alan. That's why people need backups.
Well, at least this way you can't be sued for the profits off of those videos anymore.
That's a very good point. That's actually in favor for him.
There you go. That's a big check mark on your side. That's a good thing. There we go.
I should have kept them all, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should have.
My whole body of work is gone.
Coulda,
my
woulda,
work on the
shoulda,
McCanns, Bully, Watts, all the other hundreds of cases.
Other hundreds
they
of
just
cases.
took the lot and wiped it out.
You fucking kidding me?
I think I can't say much more than that. I've got to process this. I've got to process this and what we can do about it. But in the meantime, we are terminated, but we have appealed. So that's where we are. It's not suspended. It's now termination.
Not
suspended.
suspended.
Straight to termination. There was no suspension before that. Fuck.
Now
nice
terminated.
Try. Straight up terminated, Alan.
So where do we go from here? Another corner.
Crawling out underneath that fucking rock.
A different corner. We have to find a different corner.
At least it's not this corner anymore.
I've got to have hope. My hope is I've got to redo all my content again. I'll do it better because I know more now than I did.
I'm sorry. You gotta.
I'm going to need more money to do that, everybody. I'm going to need more money to remake all of my content.
You remember those big producers that you met over there in the Middle East a couple of years ago that were going to be back in your big documentary?
I bet you we should make that documentary now. At least that documentary with the Hollywood producers would be available.
I wonder if they can't help him finish his home studio and you can get going on that. You won't have to worry about it, 80. Do all your content over again.
And he just bought that mic that was supposed to be the documentary money there.
Did he really?
Yes, that mic is that's what he told the people that donated.
Look at that. You can get a refund, hopefully. You're going to need that. You're going to need that cash. Get a refund, baby.
There might be a restocking fee, though.
Okay.
5 years ago. So all my videos from 5 years ago are out of date anyway. And it'll be quite a project to rebuild that. But,
5 years, maybe? Oh God, this is gold, Adam. Fucking write it in.
I want to thank my spanners, especially who helped today when I was in a really bad mood about it. And,
he was in a really bad mood about it.
Not sad. Somebody that's in a bad mood and angry obviously knows damn well why they were taken down and knows they're fucked.
Those spanners that helped me when I was in a very bad mood about it. Wow. Okay.
Hey, Crafton and
we had a number of problems just getting things done today, but we did it in the end.
Good work, guys. Give it up.
If you can do something, which it can only be right to YouTube or Twitter,
or give me money.
But it's not like a suspension, guys. I've got to be honest with you; it's much worse than the suspension. termination, instant termination, and I don't even know why.
Awesome. Let's hear that again. I gotta hear that.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Fucking time. Okay, just bear with me, folks. Just humor me just a little bit today.
I would have hated to have been one of his mods today. Cheryl, hey D, Lizzie has all your work. Maybe if you ask nicely. I bet you regret saying a lot of shit now, don't you, Alan? Oh, Cheryl, that's gold.
Okay.
Absolute gold.
If you can do something, which it can only be right to YouTube or Twitter.
Poor Lizzie's,
but it's not like a suspension, guys. I've got to be honest with you. It's much worse than the suspension. Termination, instant termination, and I don't even know why.
Notice.
They're not telling me why. But I've been looking at ways tomorrow. I'm too tired tonight. Look at ways tomorrow of contacting them and see if I can reason with them. If I can. I mean, it's been 5 years. Just chuck me out like that.
Fuck, it's been 5 years exactly.
That's all I want to say.
5 fucking years, you pervy goddamn bastard. 5 years of mass reporting and phone calls and just fuck 5 years. And it happened just like that. You pervy bastard. Just like
Took
that.
us all by surprise now, didn't it?
Woo!
Including
it was our instant we were instantly terminated too, mind you. Okay, we've been instantly terminated from his ass, and it's just over. It's done. Instant termination, AD. Instant karma.
Say tonight, and thank you.
You're welcome.
And don't unsubscribe. We'll find a way.
They can't do that because you don't have a channel to unsubscribe.
How are they going to
always find a way. We're the Armchair Detective team. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow.
Well, there we have it. Well, wasn't that just...
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Instantly terminated.
That's just how it works, Alan. Earlier in the same video, he's like, I didn't get any advance notice. That's usually how termination works. And even suspension.
It's not like we're gonna let you work out the rest of the pay period here.
We have booked you in for termination on November 13th at fuck off.
Do I got the exact same interview? Is there an exit interview? Do you get
No, I don't think so either, Captain and Kim. Absolutely not going to work in his favor. It's cute that he's going to try.
He's wanting to cash out his PTO, but that's all gone. All of his little bennies are gone. You name it. No severance package from YouTube, baby. You're out instantly.
Walked right out the door.
Gone.
Right
what is
Do you
it that
think
you say?
Google is going to give him a good job reference now?
He's going to be asking us for references now, guys. Not us asking him for our new trolling jobs. I'm thinking he's the troll.
Oh God, yeah.
He looks depressed. He looks depressed. He looks rough. I will give him that. He looks a little rough. But it's been a hard day.
I don't know, I don't know what point, how many, say hours ago that his channel actually did go down. I'm sure he was probably notified almost immediately by
He's got his art. Can you imagine the kind of art he's going to be producing now, going through this phase of his?
Well, that might be a good outlet for all of his pent-up emotional, anger, all of his anger that he's got.
I will be interested in seeing that artwork from you, Big Al.
Yeah,
I expect good things.
You're a professional painter now, so there's that whole new career path for you. There, problem. So you can always still go back. What's that?
Options. I mean, he's got
he's got lots of options, but all the options he has would actually require a little bit of actual work, and that's what he doesn't do. So that's where the problem comes in, right?
Well, I'm not going to say that's not the case, and that's not the truth. You're absolutely right. I'm just thinking that
right,
options, I'm trying to think of what options he does have, actually, and that's kind of got me depressed for him. Okay, I'm not
Briefly,
depressed
but then
anymore. Instantly terminated. That's the new hashtag. Instantly terma-fucking-ated. Yeah. Pervy bastard.
You know, I've made this suggestion over the years many times. You could always do this, Alan.
Oh God, I don't want to know what's going to happen.
There's your new calling, buddy. Official bingo caller.
Nelson says that he can read his Chris Watts letters finally. You know, that might get him a couple of bucks. That's right.
Oh God.
You can. What about all those phone calls? All of that. I'm sure you recorded a couple of them. Damn. Think on the bright side. Just think positive. Think positive, Pervy Frog. Oh, right, Cheryl?
That's it. When one door closes, another one opens, right?
We still got YouTube, just not with AD.
But we're still
Stacey
here.
says, yeah, you ain't got to go home, baby, but you can't stay here, Pervy Frog. Oh, happy day.
Well, that door
happy
right
day.
on out on his ass. I am going to have to wind this down, though, very, very shortly because I do have to be somewhere. Obviously,
Get
this
the
was
fuck out.
totally
Kick rocks then, JC. We don't need
I
them.
can just leave you on my channel and let you have a free-for-all, and I'll come back, and my channel will now be terminated.
Yes, it will be. Don't leave me here. You know better than that. Oh, my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Well, this has been an interesting turn of events, I must say. This is a wacky Wednesday. I didn't expect this when I woke up today.
No shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, once this kind of really like we are able to take it all in and process, I mean, we could definitely do another stream. I mean, there'll be much more to say on this matter, but I don't think an appeal process. I think that's his only minute thread of hope that he's got, but it's going to be very quickly dashed.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to prepare yourself for that, Alan.
Possibly.
We'll see how it plays out anyway.
Well, you know what? We can go over to, we can tell, since Jen is kicking rocks, we can go fire it up really quickly since I'm here. If y'all want to go over to my channel or whoever else's channel, we can just.
Do you want to do that? Because I'm not going to be long.
I'm
just going over to pick up a computer, but I told them what time I was going to be there. That's why. So I actually have to leave, but I'm only going to be maybe 20 minutes, half an hour at most.
Well, fucking shit. Put the link down. Let's get everybody up here before JC leaves, and we can just trash this place and bring it up to a respectable level.
Well, if I'm going to get terminated, you might as well have me go out with a fucking bang.
Go big or go fucking home, JC.
Absolutely.
Damn it. Be sure to brush your hair. You're looking a little fuzzy. Pull it back. Again.
I might need to get a haircut, but a good haircut, not a bad one, like the one I always carry around on my head.
I'm sorry. We can always laugh about that. With a bad haircut. Like that was.
Don't make me get shouty and angry again, damn it.
Angry shouty Jen. No. Gangsta. That's what it was. The gangsta. Uh-oh.
What? What? Where?
I heard something slam. It might be my child.
Oh, I was going to say, I didn't slam anything. What are you talking about?
No, you didn't. Okay, so termination party for AD. That's right, Oliver. We got to really bring it. Wait, who's bringing the snacks?
What? I
I'm
didn't
not
hear
cooking.
You cut out.
Who's bringing the snacks? I said, I'm not cooking.
I'll bring the pot.
JC had a veggie platter over here, but her fucking hair got into the damn dip, and I just said, it's not good.
Well, that's how I know nobody else will touch it. That's exactly how I know nobody else will touch it. I pre-placed those hairs,
Welsh lady says he can sell ice creams on the beach without a license. Oops, done that. Join something like sauce for the elderly. Oh,
gross.
An escort service for senior citizens.
There's a whole new, that's a whole new niche that hasn't even maybe been tapped yet. I mean, tapped.
I'm sure it has. There are some freaks. There are some real freaks around here. I'm sure. Yes, that's already been done.
Yeah, it's obviously evident. Funny.
Please read Hold on.
Which one?
Larnie? The left one? Just be aware that YouTube themselves.
Just be aware that YouTube themselves monitor for people using his banned content. Make sure you use it fair use styles. I always do, but I appreciate that pointing that out. Pause a lot and talk over all this stuff. Yeah. So, which really is, I mean, that goes really in effect for anything. You know, if you're going to
yeah.
scream somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
mean, you
definitely, I
can't
mean,
make it
it's a good thing to point out anyway.
But that hasn't been on yet. So that's the thing. I mean, he's using Vimeo for that. He couldn't even, so there's nothing. Hold on. I'm looking at this message. Sorry, JC.
Yeah.
Okay. Close that. Okay. Well, I mean, he did say you're going to be seeing it. My haters will put it up. That was Cheryl.
Well, he doesn't have the ability to do the false strikes anymore. That's for sure. So that's not a problem.
You know, that's a plus. You can't strike you for using his shit. But
that's got to make you extra angry.
Ooh, angry, AD.
Angry.
I was very upset about this. Go then, damn. Fine.
I'm sorry.
You suck.
Well, no, maybe if I got advance notice that his channel was getting terminated, I could have planned around it.
I know, you're so fucking inconsiderate, AD. Fucking selfish, bro. Selfish.
Yeah, why you gotta be like that?
God. No, we will be having a party somewhere and we will lift it up to a very respectable and salty level. And Harry and Angry Shouty and Cheryl and all of us and Nuff and everybody here, and we're gonna make it a goddamn party, right?
Good times.
Okay, I'm gonna say my heart bleeds, and so does Belinda's. I'm gonna leave it on that note. Good one, stand up. Good one, Susie. I love you. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go. Stay salty, bitches, and I'll see you next time.
All right, guys. Thank you very, very much. I do apologize that I can't say cutting it short because we've been on for almost 3 hours, but I do have a prior obligation. That's why I need to end it kind of abruptly. But anyways, point being, we will be back and we can continue this conversation. In the meantime, we can certainly enjoy watching this play out. So thank you guys so much for joining today in this last minute stream. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Ain't gonna go someone try? Open up.